was the correct order of operation. Hello, this is Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the hottest news from across the wasteland. I'm your host, Free Dog. If you get enough, if you get some Captain Morgan members, Bradley will do it. Pretty sure he might. Pretty sure. He might be. I mean, Mary, he finally got tricked into marrying. None of my friends got in the game, right? Not the ones I told you about. They're just all idiots. Oh yeah, yeah. My Aunt Jack's a good guy. So he's elderly. He's like in his 40s. He's usually in bed by now. I always make fun of Ponchak. He's like 36 and just embellish his age every single time. I just don't have his disability or his ability. I got his stats. I just didn't get around to figuring out which ability I want to take that Neantic card. The downside's pretty difficult. Yeah, I didn't want to do the mushroom thing and everybody.
Yeah.
They explode, right? I mean, that's like where the man. It's like a type of explosion. Does it feel good when they explode? Like when they finish?
No mutants.
Mutants are cool. I like them too.
Because, Bobby, I tell you right now, it's going to be a short game for you. Because if you're a mutant and you get spores growing out your ass, I'm shooting you.
I won't shoot them towards you. Like, I'll cast wind in.
You said the same thing, Patrick?
Oh yeah.
Cast wind in a
You're
better
just
environment.
attacking the whole team. You're done.
No.
Gone.
That's what I figure. I was like, that's what I figure. It's like the second people see you start flooding or whatever, they're like, we should just kill this guy.
Yeah, dude. We got the man thing. Here he is.
I'm not eating your flesh mushrooms. Nope.
Think so, yeah? Cheers, boys.
Cheers. This stream does not endorse drinking.
I do.
At all. It's
Yeah, it's apple juice.
I'm drinking whiskey.
a beverage.
Well,
Was that fade good enough? I don't know.
so,
Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome
can't-
to session 5, mission 5 of 2096. Welcome to the future. I think, yeah, this computer is definitely gonna crack out on me, but that's all right. We're good. Let me just pull a couple more things up. We've got that nice little map of the city, which I'll show you a little bit. Can you see the icon over that? I don't think you can. You got to be in roll 20 for that. You guys are all in there, right? Yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
how it's set up and all that. Give me one moment. Let me pull this up. Then we'll go over the weekly recap and all that fun stuff.
It is windy out.
Yeah, I thought I'm waiting for one of the trees in the backyard to
Very.
go down.
I got my house up on a hill, so it's just been battering my house.
Yeah, it's hitting pretty hard here.
Yeah, I think I'm broken this computer. All right, I got this up. That's good. Where is? I lost a page. Bear with me, gentlemen. I'll get this underway momentarily. I think all the sound should be right this week. Nobody's muted for an hour or anything, which is good.
Woo!
You know, you think I'd figure it out.
That's how you know you're elderly.
Sometimes. Oh God, you. Yeah, why don't you tell Jason what you said?
It's like, oh, Ponchak could join us, but it's past his bedtime. He's like 40 something years old.
Why gotta be like that?
Yeah,
You guys are getting elderly. It's fine. I mean,
Elderly.
elderly.
you're maturing like fine whiskeys.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
just
yeah.
getting better.
Fucking love it. How's the echo? Is Gita's making dinner and stuff? No, is she like?
She had it on. There's a wicked delay, but no one else will be able to see that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
echo.
think it's the wind.
Could hear voices over the pre-screen though.
Again? Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this computer is about to
I told her
die.
a message of it.
Huh?
I told her to message you about it, but
My phone is. I can't get any messages, and I have no
she was
screens
in
up.
the chat.
I don't even have the chat up. There's the
Oh.
chat.
There's the problem.
Give me a second. Where's that? Not that not that I can pay attention to it when I'm doing stuff, but there it is. Chat. Can you hear everyone? All right. Well, I got the chat up. All right. That should be. I think that should be okay. I don't know. If not, she'll have to tell me. Whatever.
Good here.
Well, I mean, as long as you guys can hear me, who cares about anyone else, you know? All right,
Only
gentlemen.
telling
Sounds good to
stories
me.
here. Who do you hear us?
What's that? Yeah, I know, right? Fuck it. Whatever. All right, let's go over a little recap of kind of what happened last time. I'm not going to do a continuous
A
recap
lot.
of the first games. I mean, this is a watered down
lot
edition.
happened.
I got to set it up too, so there'll be some place you can read it, so you can go over if you wanted. Or somebody else was like, "Oh, what the fuck are these idiots doing?" Well, here's what we did in the last couple episodes, and everything that led up to the point, especially with like Darnak and Anon. Anon, you know how you got your bounty and how you guys were dicking around the sand pit like 2 years ago when we started playing again, which would be cool.
Before COVID.
Yeah, before that COVID hit, and I had to redo everything to set this up, which is great. I'm happy we get to play like this. So, gentlemen, thanks for being a part of this again this week.
Would miss it.
Let's do a quick little recap of our last game. Last week on 2096. See, this is really Gita needs to do this, you know?
I know,
It's a
right?
recap, or somebody just this nice
Where
news
like a fade
cast.
in. It's like a
Yeah,
little newscast.
fade in. Somebody else can do it. I got it all written out. Anyways, I digress. I apologize. Last week on 2096, our characters found themselves stuck in the middle of the wasteland, watching helplessly as the armored vehicle they stole locked them out and headed back towards Needless, carrying both Strib and Lyra. The sun was starting to rise as our players attempted to make some sort of shelter from the sun, desperately needed as Anon was wearing only a burnt desert wrap and carrying Strib's comm term. After digging a hole and using Mordis's one-person tent as a sunshade, Anon looked up to see a man with a staff watching them. The man agreed to give them shelter in exchange for some biofoam cartridges, and after spending the night in the underground bunker, the characters woke up and continued at sunset, heading back towards the road, where they soon were ambushed by a desert buggy. Yes. Unfortunately for them, the buggy was part of a raider party, and they were soon surrounded, saved only by the arrival of drones from Omega who easily vaporized them into clouds of red mist. Luckily for our characters, one of the armored raider buggies survived, which they used to continue on towards Omega, only to come across a groomer, an automated drone the size of a tugboat that collects metals. A fault in its system caused it to attempt to recycle the raider vehicle they had commandeered, releasing 18 smaller drones. Through some effort, the groomer was also defeated. After that eventful wasteland journey, our characters finally reached the city of Omega and purchased a room for some much-needed rest. As the session came to a close, they found themselves overlooking the red light district as a sandstorm approached. Let's step into the future and not the past, gentlemen. So, we have this nice little map up here you can kind of see. I had to invert and change some. This is actually like the map I made 25 years ago of Omega, which I'm just redoing to bring it
Do I
up.
need to do anything particular? Because I have no map.
Are you on roll 20?
I am.
What do you say? You're both on roll 20?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, refresh. Hold on. Okay.
hey,
you're on.
there it is.
How's that? Now do you have it?
Oh.
Wait.
For a second. There we go. You gotta scroll down.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say you might have to
gotta resize
re-scroll.
it.
Or I don't have to. You have to on your side. It's mine's perfectly centered there, buddy.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Anyone watching will be able to see the map. I think you can see my little arrows if you're on roll. Can you see my arrows on roll 20 or no? No.
I don't think so.
All right, it's
There we
not
go.
sharing that. But anyways, actually, is it? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured this out. Anyways, that map you're looking at is part of
Thanks for that.
Omega.
Bud.
Huh? What? The road is in the center, obviously. It juts off to the right, or the east, which is the direction you came in from. And then if you see that little oval on the upper part of that first area, the red light district is that whole area on the outside of that wall. You can see the wall goes around the whole city. That's the 100-meter wall. It's a kilometer thick. Yeah, so nobody can just walk in. But that's pretty much the size of the red light district. That oval up there is actually the arena. So you would be, if you take that middle line through the red light district, you are on the south side a little bit, facing north, you can then see the wall on your left, the arena in the center, and to your right would have been the sandstorm coming in from the desert, all nice and nice. So that kind of gives you a layout. I don't have detailed street maps yet or anything. I'll get to that at some point, just to give you an idea of like locations and all that fun stuff, though. A couple of things before. Actually, if you want, we can go over who you're playing and give me a recap of what you experienced last week if you want. We're going to go in the same order because this is what it is on Twitch. So, Bobby, you're going to start, if you don't mind. Tell us a little about yourself and what happened. What you didn't
this
do.
is Anon. We, had some dealings last week. We acquired an armored car and then lost it, unfortunately. I'm alive. That's usually a plus. I believe I'm less naked now, which not bad. And we got out of the sandstorm, out of the sun and all that. Well, not sun. So I think we're doing pretty good. So it's any time 6 feet above the sand is good.
Accurate. Darnak, Jason.
So, on my side of things, it was chaos. One happening after another, barely clinging to life, all of us, as Anon just giggles his way through life. Yeah, we had a run-in with all sorts of stuff. We ended up in the desert, had to figure out a way to survive that. Luckily, some mystic person appeared out of nowhere, took us to his underground fort. That was very helpful. Probably helped us survive. The ambush was interesting. We thought we were taking out one vehicle. It turned into many. That was a nail-biter. The reclaimer that Anon tried to climb into for some weird reason was a challenge. Large vehicle cleaning up the wasteland, almost cleaned us up. But pretty happy to be in the red light district. I could see some opportunities there. Very interested in that arena. So we'll see where we go from there.
And Patrick, tell me us a little about Mordis and what happened last week.
Mordis, traveling with his new band of friends, discovered that the bounty he'd been hunting the whole time no longer active. So Anon's no longer worth money, and his partner is now gone. So he's made new friends, and we've gone into the red light district. Wasn't too happy about almost being recycled, but was amazed that we survived that encounter, largely in part of the giant rifle Darnak pulled out of nowhere and started destroying things with. Also realized that he's woefully under-equipped for the wastelands. Did not have enough gear on him, but has a lot of money, so we're in the right place for that. And ready to continue this journey and interested in that arena.
All right. Before we get into the story, Bobby, Anon, and Jason Darnak both get 7 experience from last week's exploits. Patrick, Mordis gets 11 experience points.
Nice.
For often a couple extra people. Now, Bobby, or Darnak, this is what you have, because the 2 raiders that died, they have similar loadouts, or the same loadouts, and I'm assuming you took one of everything that he had, or one of them had?
Yeah.
So you have a G36, and I was going to send this over to you guys, but I didn't have time to email. I don't know where it went. Anyways, you have a G36 with 7 30-round mags, a weapon sling, and a 6-mag chest carrier. The raider had a metal face mask, a large blade, jeans, boots, a tank top, a medium vest, an unburnt desert cover-up, and sand goggles. And then I don't know if you guys separated the second loadout, but the second raider was pretty much dressed and had the same things as the first one. So you can just double that and then figure out who takes what. And there are also 2 vault cards, which you got, right?
I think so.
All right. The last
Well,
week.
I'll wear those clothes.
Yeah, I mean they're not really bloody. They were headshots, so they're okay.
Yeah, just want a little bit of gray matter on them. It's fine.
Let's talk about the vehicle.
Right.
You guys just parked it outside when you got here last week, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Drove in, parked it, went inside, beat up.
Did you guys take anything out of it? Did you search it?
Yeah, did we take the tent full of orbs up to our room?
I was gonna say, I thought we said we grabbed everything that we had
I think you
taken
did.
into the vehicle.
All right.
That way,
But
it
did
wasn't
you-
left for scoundrels.
Let's just assume you grabbed whatever else you could on your way in too. So not only do you have the collectors, but here's what was in the vehicle, and you guys can figure out who gets what. There was a repair kit, a shovel, 10 meters of rope, duct tape, blowtorch, and 300 rounds of 5.56 ammunition in a medium ammo pack. Because that gun was useless, obviously, because the collector tried to rip the front of it off. Bobby, Anon let that happen.
Nice job, Bobby.
Do what I can.
Winging from lasers.
I'm gonna get you a shirt in on that says "I bring the chaos."
Hey, we all live though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone.
I've saved the group before. I've saved everyone.
You just keep thinking that.
And you did it without grenades.
That's
That's
the
the
sad thing.
That's the only reason we lived. How was everybody health-wise? I know I got a little banged up. One of those orbs chewed the hell out of my arm, so I will be needing repair at some point.
All right, then let's get this in. We'll start with a somewhat familiar way, but this time it's Anon. Anon. You're standing on top of a dune. The sun is beating down on you. It feels warm and wonderful against your skin. In the distance, you see plumes of thick black smoke, slowly growing closer and closer to you. And as it does, underneath the black smoke, you see a wall of flame, and it's beautiful. You're just staring at it in awe and wonder, watching it as the flames move towards you. As the flames grow closer, you feel heat, and it actually starts to overpower the sun above you. The wall of fire races towards you like a wave and surrounds you. The flames lash out all around you but don't touch you. You can feel the warmth and your heart races. You smile, overcome with complete happiness. You inhale, and suddenly the flames grow brighter, blinding you, overpowering your senses. And then all of a sudden, they wisp away and you're surrounded by nothing but darkness. There's no noise, there is no light, and you're cold. There is nothing around you. You try to shout, but there is no voice. You can feel only your heart pounding in your chest, harder and harder, as you realize there is no air to breathe. You try to scream again, and that's when you wake up in the room. There were 2 beds. Who was sleeping where?
Oh boy.
I paid, so I get a bed.
Fact.
Anon's on the couch, is
Darnak
that?
and I are cuddling.
Fine.
I bet there was a couch if
Head
you guys
to
didn't
feet.
want to cuddle. Head to feet. God. That's fine.
Well, I mean, I just,
On that.
Anon, you're
I
the
just saw a
first to
beautiful
wake up.
explosion, so probably.
Oh yeah, you got a hard on there, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Morning wood right there. Got beautiful explosion coming that way.
Usually
It's a good
that's
thing I'm
used
not
by
sharing a
different
bed.
type of dream, but you know.
Explosions. You're the
I'm just gonna
first.
wake up and look around.
Okay. You see the other guy sleeping. You look out and you see the sun starting to set. You don't know exactly how long you were out, but it was a good while. I mean, it was a full night, and you feel very refreshed. That was one of the best sleeps you've had in a long time. You're the first to wake up. Darnak, you wake up shortly after because Anon's next to you rustling around and stuff.
Well, didn't he just yell?
He didn't yell, he shifted.
Yeah.
Kind of like quickly got up.
Alright, so we're up.
Then Mordis, you kind of stir too from the commotion. So you guys are waking up. Like I said, the sun is setting over the city.
Morning, ladies.
Well,
Where do you feel like heading today? I gotta get some repairs.
That's probably number one priority.
Check out the city here a little bit. See what we got at our disposal. Should probably figure out how to make some money.
Yeah, I need more gear.
yeah, you're kind of a broken toy right now.
Hey. Come on. It's not my fault your bounty's no longer worth anything.
Hey, it's good for me.
You are useless.
Not useless, but I know explosives.
Not yet, you don't. You might find some.
Figure it out. It'll be fine. I can steal things.
That might actually come in handy in a place like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I would personally like to find my Lyra, our other partner, and I know y'all got one guy out there too, but we're probably going to need money for that. So, I think repairs and money are definitely on the board.
So I have that comm. Does that pick up bounties in the red light district as well?
Yeah, so how it works is through your comms you can access the exchange, which is connect.net, which is it's area wise. So any bounties or anything going on in that area is completely updated to the location that you're in. So pretty much if you pull it up, it'll show you your proximity, probably in Omega and the red light district as well. So yes, you can do
I
that.
don't think we're quite ready for Omega, but I don't know. We can check out the arena, check out some bounties. Sell the
That
car.
sound-
I don't know.
If it's still there.
Yeah, it was pretty trash though. I mean, they got chewed apart by those orbs. It was flipped over to begin with. We shot it and blew it up.
We could try to sell those orbs too.
Well, I think we gotta be quiet about that. But yeah, we find the right person.
I'm sure someone will want that crap.
Well,
It'll sell it off, get some food, we'll be good, we can start traveling again.
let's venture out then.
Darnak, you remember Sarah, how she contacted you on your way. There is that too. You have the information of her contact that you're supposed to meet at some point. So I don't know if you want to share that information.
Location of the data cache.
Which they wouldn't be familiar with.
Add 10 billion credits to your account.
Yeah, 10
Yes.
billion. Got it.
Unlimited ag pulse
Stimulus
rounds.
check.
Stimulus
And-
check.
10 million stimulus. Alright, got it. COVID has hit the desert pretty hard.
My hip.
So there's that.
Life happens. Such is life.
My question: are we still live?
True. That could be a problem.
I could check through.
Hopefully it ironed out whatever kink was the issue. And we don't need to lose our spot anymore. 20 is up. Alright, there we go. That's good. Fun. is very windy out. And okay, gentlemen, sorry about that. I think we should be good now. 114, huh? That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I don't know what you're attacking yet, but anyways.
There's a lot of ones in there, so I think he shot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Are you just trying to get them all out of the way? Is that what's going on?
There's a lot of accents. I hope you weren't standing in front of me.
The hotel's now on fire.
Right.
One safe spot we had.
All right,
that's
gentlemen.
12.
You're all up. Where are you going, or what are you doing? Like I said before, we were so rudely interrupted. You do have so Lisa who contacted you, so you do have the data cache. I don't know if you want to tell them or what you want to do about that, but that is a potential mission.
So we have this data cache we've been trying to acquire that keeps slipping through our hands. I don't know what's on it. None of us know what's on it, but it is very valuable and very sought after. We can try to go for that. I received information the other night about it. I don't know. Probably going to be pretty dangerous. Do we want to start there? Do we want to go to the arena? What are you guys feeling?
I'm good with anything that's gonna make us money and keep us surviving. So
I say
Yeah.
we find out. I say we find out about that information. Could be like a last download from Pornhub before the collapse.
There it is.
that's worth it. I'm all in at that point.
All right.
All right, pretty much the location, go figure. It is a bar located in the red light district, and you're going to be looking for a man named Vlad.
Oh no.
And it has a picture, and he's pretty much he's a bigger. You can see this. The other guys don't have this information since that stuff is somewhat embedded on your memory bank somehow. But it's a large man. He's got an Armog. Go figure. Another thing in this world. Seems like everyone's got some kind of Ogs. And we'll say the sun is going down, and it's you got to meet him about like 2 or 3 in the morning. So you get a couple hours to dick around until then, or the time he's usually around. It says. So there's another little message that comes up, Darnak, where it says pretty much that he was contacted and told that you were going to be you were in the city. So that you were going to meet him at
so he knows
2 or 3.
too. Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean WT, they don't mess around. So in the meantime, you guys, what are you doing? Taking all your stuff out of the room? You planning on coming back? What?
I'll go ahead and pay for another night.
I was gonna say, yeah, we might as well make this base for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You up on the wall. There's a hollow screen with all your room rates and stuff. All you do is you go up, you swipe your card over it, and it books you for another night in the same room.
Perfect.
Nice and easy.
How much is that?
4,500. Is that what I said? I believe.
Something like that.
For this nice establishment with biofoam showers.
I'll
Not cheap.
take that.
Well, things in the wasteland are really cheap, so.
And maybe while we're out there, we should look for cheaper hotel rooms.
Too late now. You already swiped.
Swipe's done.
I'm talking about for the next night.
All right, you guys walk out into the hall, back and down the elevator into the lobby, and out onto the lobby, if you can call it that. It's that smaller, room or whatnot. So you walk out onto the street. There are a ton of people. There's multi-levels of levitation vehicles flying past you. You've got ground vehicles. There's vendors and just all types of activity on this street in front of you. And as you walk out, you're actually hit with this cool air. And as you guys look up, you see the side of this entire building has these large, looks like just a metal plate, but it's some kind of heat exchanger. And the air that's coming out underneath is actually cooling the entire area around you. So it's nowhere near overbearing or, hot. In addition to that, stories above you, you see that the road or the area that you're underneath is kind of almost covered. Not completely covered, but it kind of looks like solar panels, but you can see directly through them. So there's some kind of screening on top to actually keep the sun out, so that it's cool. Even it would appear during the day in this city, which is a relief.
That's helpful.
You guys look around, and you do not see the vehicle.
Yep. Saw that
Seems
coming.
about right.
Fine. It was a raider vehicle. We were gonna get in trouble with it anyway.
Yeah, it's actually there's less things for us to worry about.
Pretty much.
Well, it seems like someone borrowed it for us. So
Yeah,
That's
I think
unfortunate.
they're returning it.
So we're on foot. Let's look around for some, I don't know, repairs.
hopefully you guys didn't leave anything important in there.
Nah, we got everything. We're good.
All right, like I said, I mean,
My tent.
there's your one-person tent. It can come in handy. It'll definitely come in handy. Don't you worry. You guys walk down, a ways. Like I said, there's vendors and stuff everywhere. You kind of look down a side street, and it looks pretty much like a marketplace, a bazaar. There's vendors on both sides. It looks very, very busy. You see a cyberneticist sign up there. There's all manners of shops, and it's pretty packed. As you walk, you guys go down there, or do you want to go someplace else that's not as busy, or?
Man, I'm personally looking for some gear. I definitely need some ammo. I shot a lot of things out there, guys. And maybe some armor, because I don't know if you noticed. I'm geared to hunt worms, not people.
Yeah.
That other, hold on, let me get this up. There is that other loadout. Like I said, I don't know who changed that, but there was a medium vest at least that he had. There was also the metal face mask and sand goggles. So that's a whole nother, raider loadout that you could wear. That's not going to. And there's that assault rifle too. So that not only does Anon get a whole loadout, it's what were you doing with the rest of the stuff? So.
Yeah, you might as well take that vest and stuff there. I have my own armor. I need to repair it, but
Just sell it off. It'll be fine.
sell it.
Get some grenades.
No.
Yeah. Grenades are good.
Until they kill us. And you'll somehow survive that. The rest of us will die.
He always does.
That's greatly exaggerated.
Uh-huh. You're still here with us now. Everybody else is not.
Well, they just weren't important to the story.
Yeah, the vest is great. That's actually the only thing the vest and some med kits. We definitely need some type of med kits, guys. We take a lot of damage.
Yeah. We got one repair kit. Looking at my stats too, where do I go to fix armor? Is that like
An
I
armorist?
gotta buy new armor?
No, remember you can, as long as it's not down to 0, you can go to an armorer, and he can repair it. Do you have the player pack? Because on the back of it there is on the back of the player pack at the bottom there should be a whole quick everything, quick charts, which even tells you armor repair.
So
Yeah,
read.
Yeah.
I've got it in front of me now.
Yeah, armor repair.
Alright, so it sounds
pulled
like we
that
need an
up.
armor. Because you want to get some stuff, right, Patrick?
Well, if I get that medium vest, I'm good with that.
Well, it probably wouldn't be bad to get some armor. I mean, we have a nasty habit of getting perforated. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just need to freshen mine up a little bit.
All right, you guys see an armor. I don't know, probably about like if it's a block, it's halfway down on your right, and you guys head off towards that. And as you do, you actually go. Like I said, there's a ton of vendors. There's food vendors on the street. There's cyberneticists. You see one which is an inker, a tattoo artist, and they're doing electroluminescent, bioluminescent tattoos. They're doing. You can see through the window and stuff. And as you walk down a little ways, there's also one that catches your eye, and this little drone, and you think it's a drone. It kind of flies up in front of you, and you realize it's got wings. It's this little, about 7-inch tall. It looks like a fairy, and it flies back off to this like little area, this little vendor, and you just see a bunch of them now, and you look over there, and he's got all types. And he kind of looks at you guys as you're going past, and he waves. He's like, "Oh, why don't you come and see my wares?"
What are these things?
Oh, these are the best little cybernetic AIs you can get. Ooh, would you like one as a pet?
Well, what do they do? Just fly around?
Well, what do you want them to do? Use your imagination. They can scout for you. You can hook them up to constructs. He kind of just smiles, looks at you guys. I'll give you a good price. 80,000 for this one.
80,000. Yeah, it's a bit out of my price range. Thanks, buddy.
Price hurts my stomach.
And just then, give me who would know this? Anon, would you know this? Yeah. Give me a perception check, both Darnak and Anon. Sorry, Mordis, you weren't here for this. Let's see if they recognize this.
Meh.
yeah, well, I don't know.
All right, well, Anon, you're just very enthralled by the fairies. There's just little sprites and little dresses, and they just look adorable, and you're just like, oh, okay. Darnak.
How to blow 'em up.
Yeah, right. Can I put a bomb to them? Darnak, you look over to your left, and on top of like this railing, this case, this railing next to him, you see this little cybernetic pink cat, which looks very familiar. And it's kind of just licking its paws, which it's metal, sleek metal pink, so you're like, what the fuck? And it looks up and notices you. And it jumps off and comes over and rubs up against your leg. And then
So
it kind
I
of...
reached out and pet it, as much as you could pet a metal creature.
Okay, so you bend down,
Pat it.
or whatever it is.
I remember it.
All right, you pet it, and it goes, "You have to help me. This dumbass collared me, and now I can't get anywhere. He thinks I'm like one of these fucking dumb toys."
So then I'm going to look over the cat to kind of see what kind of collar is on it and if I can deactivate it.
Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah.
I thought it was getting
That's
two. I mean,
almost a 2.
I know. I was like, oh.
Almost.
What is your intelligence? Please.
I am a 10.
So 17. Yeah, you don't think you'll be able to disarm it. It's almost like a slaver's collar. So, explosive kind of thing.
It's like when I was on house arrest.
Yeah, there you go. House arrest. Just it'll fucking kill you.
All right, so in an attempt to not tip the guy off that I know this construct, I'll ask him, how much for the cat?
Give me a charisma check. Oh, if you got
Yeah,
that,
like sevens today.
man, if you got
Lucky
that
number
12.
7.
What is
You
your
got
charisma?
3 sevens in a row.
I am a 12.
For charisma?
Kind of like a real life. Hey.
For charisma, damn.
Yeah.
He looks at you. He's like, "Ah, that cat. I mean, I'd let it go for like 40."
40. Yeah. We don't have 40 right now. What do we have anything to trade?
Well, if you kept my backpack, you'd have cyanide capsules.
If you hadn't died, we
Yeah,
would have
what?
a backpack.
You didn't have to trade everything. Cyanide capsules
Cyanide.
are
We're gonna
great.
kill the vendor in the middle of the street. Come on, Anon.
Oh, you just give him a glass of worm water and be like, "Hey, buddy, drink this." It's the worst I
Wait.
can.
The only thing I have to trade is a tent and some worm and some sunglasses.
Yeah. So
Got it. And since you're like there, Darnak, you hear the cat go, "You gotta fucking do something. I'll pay you back. I swear."
thinking. We don't have anything though. That's the problem.
It's just like, well, I mean,
We got those 2 vault cards.
he goes,
I don't know what's on them.
who's holding the vault cards right now?
I don't know. We didn't decipher that.
This is things that need to be deciphered. Who's got the vault cards?
Well, I mean, I've got. Yeah, I've got them. keeping them close to my coin purse.
That's nice.
Yeah, nice and safe.
Okay. Well, now, did I say they were scratched out or encrypted? I don't remember exactly.
You said they were scratched out.
Scratched out.
All right, so you could potentially just transfer them off into another vault card, if you'd like.
Well, we don't know what's on them, right? So I was gonna see if we could use those and trade.
But I'm saying that's a way to find out what is on them. Pretty easily. All you got to do is be like, "Yep, transfer the funds to one of your cards."
Well, I could stay here with the cat if you want to go. Take care of that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll stay here and watch Anon and make sure he doesn't steal anything.
I wouldn't steal things. I borrow things. I acquire things.
Borrow for
And
permanent
the
use.
cat has to have some kind of power source, and most power sources are explosive. So.
Of course.
Jesus.
I'm gonna make sure he doesn't tamper with the collar.
Yeah. Don't kill the cat. Mordis, you're in charge.
Damn it!
All right, for transferring them off onto you, I mean, you have a vault card, right, Darnak?
Yeah.
Jay, you have one. All you got to do is touch cards. It's just like NFC. Literally, that's all you got to do. I would have made you run and do something. All you got to do when a scratched off card is you just transfer it to yours. So, or
Alright,
anyone.
so
So,
transfer those 2 cards. I have another one with
Just
1,000
gently
on
touch
it.
cards.
Just no docking. So yeah, so I'm gonna take those 3 cards and compile them onto one. What do I have after all that?
all you have to do for each one of those is roll a d12.
Oh no.
Yep.
Here we go.
So you can roll 2 d12 if you'd like.
Can I just roll 3? Because there's. Oh no. I already know which one has. Never mind.
Yeah, you're just
100,000.
doing it.
Just roll 5 and take the highest numbers.
Really?
Wow, you got a whole 5,000 credits on those 2 cards. Congratulations.
You fail.
I knew there was a 1 somewhere. I just knew it.
You deserve that.
Couldn't get
So a
7s with
total
that
of
one.
6,000.
I mean, you could have got, you could have think about how many credits you could have got off that. You could have literally made, what, 220? 240,000?
Thanks.
Wait, no, that's not right. I can't do math.
That's not right.
That's not
Just
at
do
all
them
right.
all again.
24,000. Yeah, Mulligan. Do it again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I've got so many loot tables. I'm
The
trying
one that's a crit fail. Does that mean there was nothing on that one?
Yeah, actually, you're right. Thank you, Bobby.
Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
It's like in debt. It's like minus
Hang on.
200.
Why are you against me? We're on the same team, man.
I just love it
Do
because
this
he
every
brings up
game.
I mean, it is
You know,
nothing salvageable.
I did try to let him die.
Sorry
All
about
right,
that.
I just like to be the voice of reason.
so the point is we
He's
don't
keeping
know
me
for
on
sure
my-
what he's looking for.
He's keeping me on my toes. All right, the guy looks at you guys as you're, transferring cards and stuff. He's like, "I'll tell you what. I'll let this cat go for 30. But no less than 30 though."
30.
Where do you even get this cat from?
You weren't
It's a
around
good
for that one.
question.
It's an old friend of mine.
Wait,
But
who
We can't let the salesman here know what's going on.
Like, how do you just find a cat in
You
the
were-
desert?
you
That
were
doesn't seem right.
you were here. All right, Bob, remember episode 1 we played with Whit and Polly?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
Oh,
she
I
was
remember
a
I remember
pink
the cat.
fucking
I'm
cat.
just-
All right. Just
Mhm.
wanted to, I didn't know if you were actually didn't know or what.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
you're talking to him. I got you. He's just like, yeah, it just happened to my. Do you want it or not?
Sort of saunter by.
Well,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pipe up and ask him, why is this cat worth so much?
It's a cybernetic cat. You see a lot of them? A lot. He's like, and then he points over to the other ones. He's like, I've got things in here that are worth 250K. Collectors collect these, and a couple of the little fairies like fly around him and stuff.
Collect this cat?
Collectors, definitely. I mean, he looks at it.
Could
He's
use
like,
it.
fine, 25, but that's it.
We could use the cat to transport bombs. The cat could go on in,
No bombs.
drop the bomb.
No bombs.
Bombs are always the right answer. Always bombs.
All right, so collectively, what do we have here? What do we have for money?
I've got 25.3K.
That's all your money.
Oh, that's like nearly exactly how much we need. It's like near exactly how much we need.
So in one day, we've drained his account.
And I guess it's a lucky thing I didn't buy shit in the beginning.
We're good friends.
Bullets in a gun. That's what I got. And a tent. That's all I got.
So Anon, you have nothing.
Me? No. I'm pretty much just nude.
No, you're not. You got the Raider gear on.
I got
Stop it.
armor now,
Unless
yeah.
you really want to run around the wasteland without, clothes. I mean, I don't give a shit. Nobody cares nowadays. I mean, as you look around the
Yeah.
market, you see people with luminescent clothing. I mean, if you've seen the clothes, and they're very revealing. There's not a lot. They're not wearing a lot of things. I mean, it's first of all hot as fuck, but then especially in this area, yeah, you see a lot of skirts and dresses and very light cloth. And like I said, it's luminescing. You get the vinyl, the sci-fi vinyl, which is completely transparent. So that there's nothing to the imagination for that. So if you want to run around naked, go ahead, dude.
Well, we're already used to you doing that. So.
Yeah.
No, I'll wear what I'm wearing. I mean, that seems better than nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and wear it.
Okay, that's fine.
More of a grower than a shower. So
All right. So
Okay,
Darnak,
so-
you have the vault cards right now, right? Vault cards. Yeah, vault cards right now,
I have
right?
one.
Okay. And Anon, you got the rest?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
What are you doing with the cat?
We gotta get the cat. So, we're gonna need that 20K, man. And I'm gonna have to dump my 5, and then we gotta go get this bounty.
What?
We can't leave this cat here.
Well,
Like I'm telling you,
Best
Darnak's
I
got a good
needed.
reason. I don't understand it, but Darnak's got a good reason for this. I say we do it.
Of course you do. You have nothing to lose here.
how important is this cat? I'm gonna ask without trying to keep the guy from hearing me.
The cat kind of jumps back up on its perch and just starts to lick its metal paw again, or appears to be grooming itself. And
While
it
looking at us.
kind of like
Darnak
just
has a fetish, so
well,
it's mental health.
the guy kind of just like pulls his pants up and goes back over to his place. He's like, yeah, whatever.
He's tired of it. So, this cat has information. This cat can be extremely useful in collecting bounties.
While you're debating still what to do, suddenly this little girl, Darnak, comes up to you. She's about Isla's age, so she's about 4, right? No, short little thing. She's got a little dress on, looks dirty as fuck. Comes up to you and kind of like tugs on your shirt. She's like, "Excuse me," and she smiles. She's like, "Can you guys? Do you have something to eat?"
No?
Nah.
She looks over and walks over to you, Mortis. "Excuse me, do you have anything to eat? I'm really hungry." Like I said, she's a little girl, like
Yeah.
at 4.
You have anything in return? Nothing's free in life.
She kind of like holds up, and she's got like this little dress, and she's like, I don't. I'm really hungry. I don't have anyone."
Some kind of
You're
scam.
heartless. That's terrible.
Why are you walking up to us 3 strange people asking for food? What's going on here?
It's a little girl. Just give her some food. Jeez.
"Please, mister."
Wow. They were
Fine.
just
I get-
soaking Mortis.
I, I give her 1 unit of dried worm. It's all I got.
Wow. All right, give me a perception check.
There we go.
She was a bomb all along.
Should have said no.
Okay. You give it to her, and she's like, "Thank you so much." And she goes back over to you, Darnak, and tugs on you again. "Do you have anything? I'm so thirsty."
Hey, you just got food. Come on, scram, kid.
All right, Darnak, give me a perception check.
You guys are just mean. It's a little girl.
Oh, I know how little kids work in marketplaces like this.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
thieves or they're a distraction. Get the hell away from
I'm just trying to empty Mortis's pockets. I'm doing my best.
Mortis is already about to be empty. I
I'm
didn't have
going
nothing to
off of that.
begin with.
Yeah, you see. So, Darnak, you kind of like. I mean, you're an android. No, well, you're not an android. You're a fucking og.
Partially. Yeah, I'm just augmented.
You shouldn't have to eat this much.
All right, she doesn't look that malnourished. She looks like she's well fed. She's definitely dirty and all that. So yeah, you kind of there's a hustle going on.
Yeah, right.
She kind of like goes toward like puts her hand up towards your pocket and kind of her hand, she goes up towards your pocket, but you kind of catch her. Obviously,
Rubber hand. Hey,
yeah,
knock it off.
and she like looks at you guys. Her eyes get wide and big, and she runs off.
She's got your card.
No, I got her hand before she got in my pocket.
Yeah,
Now you, Mortis, I don't know.
didn't want to give her food.
Should have said no.
Well, you should have done better.
Anon. You sure we can't give this man grenades?
Yeah, do we have anything? Yeah. We
Okay,
gotta
back.
get cat. Somehow
back
we
to
gotta
the
get
cat.
She disappears. What are you doing with the cat? What, the little girl?
Can this?
Hmm?
Can this cat make us more money?
Yes.
I don't know why he's so mad.
It already has.
But
He's-
you
he's
know,
mad all
once
the time.
once I give you these credits, we won't be able to rent another room though. So we gotta find some money quick.
Well, we got one more night, so yeah, we gotta go get that data cache.
Mortis,
All
as
right,
you go to grab your vault card, you realize it's not there.
Son of a bitch. Well, which way did the little girl go? She's long gone, huh?
Oh yeah, she's
Oh,
gone.
Let's go up.
30
I mean,
seconds?
like
How
I
far
said, I mean, you could try to track her. You're tracking. I mean, you're not in the desert, but you've got tracking,
I
right?
do have
Mortis,
survival.
what
I'm
is wrong with you?
absolutely gonna
Yeah,
track
I
this.
mean-
Don't do that, I'm gonna absolutely try to track this little girl.
You know,
See
I-
Mortis. He goes.
I
He looks.
trusted you with our money.
Mortis. Yeah, he looks for his vault card. He looks around. And he's like, "God damn it!" And he takes off through the marketplace towards like the direction the little girl went. What do you guys do?
Well, we're following.
I guess I'm gonna follow. I mean,
All right,
God damn it, Mortis, you fell for that.
Mortis.
Even though I did tell him to give food, so.
Yeah, you were the one that convinced him. I said no.
Mortis, you are pushing
I
your
don't
way
do
past
anything
people, and you guys are following him. Give me another perception this time to see if you can.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
Let's see. All right. You actually, yeah, you catch the back of. She had very red hair, and you catch the back of her hair as she goes down an alleyway.
That guy.
So you know which direction she's going. So are you gonna follow her?
Oh, absolutely.
We gotta find her and beat her up. We gotta teach her a lesson.
While we're heading that direction, though, I'm going to get my MP5 ready, just in case.
Okay.
I figure that she's not alone. There's got to be somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Little kids don't take initiative like that.
We're gonna teach her a lesson. We're gonna beat her up. We're gonna.
Stop it.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
How are-
It's the desert. Things are different now.
You're staying.
Age ranges are different.
You're gonna beat a 4-year-old. Whatever. You're right. It is a different time.
You gotta learn.
It's probably worth a couple of credits on the market, but whatever. I don't think we're there yet. All right, Mortis, you're able to follow. You push by. You push by, and you kind of head down this alleyway. It's pretty dark. There's containers, and it's not that well lit as well as the main marketplace. But you're able to see down, and you see her shadow go up, and another shadow in a doorway, and you see her hand something, or put her hand up, and another, hand reaches out and takes it.
There's your card.
Yeah, you're about
Pretty sure
10
she's leading us into
10
it.
meters away.
That's a lie.
You're about 10 meters or 15 meters away. Are you gonna walk up? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up, but keep an eye out for everything else around me.
All right. You see, she notices you as you guys approach, and her once again those same eyes, they light up, and she goes, "Oh no!" And she kind of runs behind the guy. Who you see, he's a larger gentleman. He's augmented as well with a luminescent tattoo that goes all down his arms and across his chest. And he kind of looks as you approach. His eyes are kind of glowing a bluish tinge. He's a bigger guy, not wearing any armor that you can see. And he kind of looks at you as approach. It's a snake.
What's the two
All right.
Big snake that crisscrosses, and he watches as you approach.
I'm gonna wave a hand at him. Hey, friend, I just want my card back, and we will have no problems here.
Give me a charisma
I'm
check.
just gonna turn around and slightly walk away.
Yeah, of course you are.
Gonna leave me alone.
I'm with you, bud.
Hey,
I wasn't part of this.
All right, he looks.
I was just chasing the little girl. I'm out of this.
All right, you're just like do, and you turn around. They head over toward him, and he kind of looks at you and looks down at the girl, and he sees you too, and he obviously notices your weapons. He reaches down behind him, he picks her up by her arm and holds her out. He's like, "Are you stealing again? What did I tell you about that?" He's like, "I'm really sorry about that," and he kind of drops her forcefully. She kind of just splats on the ground. "I'm really, really sorry about that." And he pulls the card out of his pocket. He goes, Is this it? I apologize. She just doesn't know when to stop. I feed her, I take care of her, and this is what she does? She steals from good people like this?
yeah, kids, they're a handful. I'm gonna check to see if I have the credits on my card still.
Yeah, they're...
Yeah, that-
Give me a perception check.
And a what?
Quite a one.
What is your perception?
My perception is an 8.
All right, it's over. Yeah, your funds are still on the card. was going to say he might have. Yeah, no, they're still on there. It's your card, and he's
I'm
very
staying.
sorry. I'm really sorry about this. I don't want any problems.
Yeah,
I say
crap
we just
happened.
leave it and walk away. I've already done that, so.
Yeah, you're just waiting. You're around the corner. You're probably listening for gunshots or something at this point. I feel like but you don't hear any.
Mortis has some good gear.
He does. So yeah, you're gonna have to. Hopefully something happens and you can raid him, right? Yeah, just.
Right, I was about to just pull out a shotgun, so.
Execute, rob,
Oh, no.
defile. That's what I do.
All right, and
Close quarters.
so he picks the girl up again, like by the scruff of her neck. Apologize to these men, and she kind of looks. Her tears are kind of starting to form in her eyes. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And she pulls out the protein block you gave her and hands it back to you.
Gonna wave my hand at her. Keep it. That's a gift. Just don't do this stuff again. Behave better. And I'm gonna turn around and leave.
Okay.
Not trying to get into a fight in the middle of the city.
Darnak. Yeah.
There's things I'd like to say, but I don't because we're coming out ahead. So I'm just gonna walk away with him.
All right.
Nice, you survived. That's great.
Thanks. Anon.
Appreciate the support there, friend.
And moral
why do we
support
have
is
you?
what I go for.
Why are you here?
I go for moral support.
Cannon fodder.
Yeah. Body shield.
No grenades. I'm useless. I don't know what you want from me.
All right, let's go. So now that we're away from this, let's go back and get this cat.
All right, let's do it.
Really hooked on the kitty.
Listen, it's a friend. We need her.
I don't know. It just looks like a cat to me. So.
Yeah. Well, anything that's not a grenade just looks like nothing to you.
Well, nothing's as beautiful as a good pull pin grenade.
It's got a point. All right.
So
Yeah, you guys head
Making our
back
way
towards the
back.
cat, and you go back up to the stall area, and he's there. He looks at you. Oh, you came back. He's like, want one of these? And the two of the fairies kind of like float around his hand.
No.
No, we want the cat for 20 credits as agreed upon.
And he kind of looks at the cat. He looks at you guys. That was 25,000 credits, my friend.
No.
I distinctly remember 20,000.
I thought it
Give me a
was
charisma
30.
check.
Hang on. Shut up.
Oh, that one was so close. He goes 22.
That's like a 1 plus a 0. I mean, it kind of counts, right?
You drive a hard bargain, Fred, but I'll do it. And I'll give him the 22,000 credits.
All right, you just deduct 22,000 credits from your vault card. He goes over to the cat and grabs its collar. You see him put a little code in the collar on clicks. And you see the cat who's in front of him. She's like, literally, she looks, it's there in front of him, and he's about to grab her, but it swipes at his hand, scratches him, and then scratches his face and says, fuck you. Jumps off and comes back over to you, Mordis, actually, because you paid for her.
Hope you paid for these.
And the guy is just standing there shocked as blood is trickling now down his face and his hand. I will get you back, she says. And she jumps up to you, Mordis.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here, guys.
Yep. Thanks for your business. Bye now.
And you guys leave the area with a pink cat now. Congratulations.
You should never buy new tech without a warranty.
Was it Best Buy?
I'm just saying. I mean, like, a 2-year warranty for like $12. Like, it would have been worth it.
Mordis, we're gonna make this worth it.
Sure hope so, because we're now really broke, guys.
Yeah. I think we have enough money for like one more night.
Maybe.
Yeah.
See how it turned into we have enough money?
You are no help.
Mortis's money turned into we have enough
He
money.
got the gear off the guys I killed.
I was gonna say, I have enough money for one more night. Do you? Hang on.
Well, I have a sunny
Ah,
disposition.
you're sleeping in the bathroom tonight. Okay?
That's fine.
No
That
bed for
I
you.
He might need a bio
I've
shower anyway.
closed. I've closed, and I'm 6 feet above the sand. I think I'm doing pretty good right now.
Yeah.
From that
Uh,
perspective, we all are.
it could be worse.
All right.
So I'm gonna look at the cat and say, hey, what the hell happened back there?
What do you mean? This dumbass captured me and put a fucking collar on me. Like I was some fucking animal. Dickhead.
You are.
Are you damaged? Are you all right?
No, I'm fine. You did notice, you do recall that it did have hair when you first saw it, though, so all of its hair is gone. And it doesn't really look like it was burnt, it just doesn't have it anymore.
So are you newly augmented? What happened to the hair?
That's a long story. But needless to say, C-Note's not here. Do you see his stupid ass anywhere?
No.
Nope. That dumb fuck went off and left me behind. Something about some
You're with.
fucking raiders or something.
Great. Well, you're with us now. Don't worry.
Because fuck that guy. I swear to God. And if you can't really tell, but it almost sounds like she's purring a little bit in between her very annoyed, her speech. Can't find anything. What the fuck? I got too many papers. So congratulations, you now have a cat.
I'm allergic to cats, so I'm just gonna sneeze a little bit.
Leviosa.
Cat. It's a yeah.
Leviosa is now with you.
Leviosa.
Leviosa. So you guys are in market. Oh, and to answer your earlier query about how the exchange works, when you did go on it, let's say you browse through it really quickly, there's no short supply of work. There is just pages upon pages of different jobs that people are looking for. It's not like Needless where there's a couple. This is literally hundreds of different jobs.
Could I roll luck and just see if I could pick out a random job that is going to be the most profitable?
No.
You can.
That sounds like a bad idea.
You can. And better yet,
No.
pretty much.
It worked last time.
So pretty much.
I picture this like Craigslist that we're just scrolling.
It is. It's literally like that. Can I hold on? Let me see if I can. Since I figured out how to show you guys maps, I think I can actually show you what the exchange looks like. See, we're getting there. It's gonna be maps and all kinds of fun stuff. Where is the exchange? Let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't think I did. I send Patrick. Do you have it in the player pack? Did I send you what it looks like or no?
I have the basic maps with Badlands. You see a Meg on the maps, ruins.
Yeah, no, I didn't include that. Yeah, just think of it like it's Craigslist, but how it works is it's a difficulty scale. So if you it's a difficulty. So yeah, the more you want to make on it.
Cats are expensive in the wasteland.
It's. But to see what we can do with this cat.
I'm excited. You can't put that much money. Gotta be worth it. Yeah.
It's fine.
We can't hear you.
Hear me? I can't hear Mortis.
Can you hear me?
How about now? Better?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have no. I don't understand what's going on today. It's literally. I think the wind is just messing signals up, or that, or I have no bandwidth for some reason.
The wind. The
That
wind is
could be.
battering the hell out of my house. I'm like up on a hill on my house, so like I'm just getting slammed.
I was waiting for trees and stuff to go down around here, but suddenly everything cuts out and I don't return. It's because we lost power again for the 5th time this year.
You gotta get a power wall. That's just how it is.
Anyways, all right.
I know
You
how to put
guys,
those in.
do you really? That's great. Good to know. When I do that, I don't know.
Hiring Bobby.
Where the hell? I know, right? What are we doing? Oh yeah. So you guys have the cat. You are currently in the marketplace.
We got the cat.
You got the cat. You're in the marketplace. Like I said, you can look for jobs right now, but we'll say it's you're still in the market. Were there other things you wanted to get done before you meet this gentleman?
Well,
Darnak needs repairs, if I remember correctly.
You know
I
what?
guess
We don't really have the funds for that right now. I'm
He
gonna
he kind of got his arm sawzalled.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
3K left.
I have 6, so
I mean, we could maybe get some some
Hey, no,
JV
how much
weld
money
in
you got?
there or something. Money.
yeah.
That funny thing about that, none. Some JV weld will probably fix most of the problem.
With Loctite.
A little
Yeah, a little
Loctite.
Loctite, JV
Gorilla
weld,
hair.
just Gorilla Glue. I mean, it works for hair, right?
Arm's stuck and doesn't move anywhere.
It's a battering ram now, You just hit people with it.
All right. Well, you guys
might
have.
want to get him fixed. He's a broken toy at this point.
Let's go get some money.
Who are you referring to
Yeah.
as a broken toy? There, Anon. Who are you referring to?
JV.
That's fine. Fine.
Jason is the unfortunate messed up party in this.
I'm fine.
He's mildly not working. He is
Metal leading robots to do everything.
subpar
oh.
right now.
I'm fine. It's just my armor. Fine. Let's go get some money. We gotta recoup our losses here.
Let's do that. Let's pick a simple job.
You wanna do a local job, or you wanna go get the data cage first?
I rolled to see if I found anything like interesting.
Oh, great.
I rolled a 5, and I have a 12 block. So.
There's some local bounties and stuff which are running around. I mean, what's the price range you're looking at? 20 to 40K. We're talking about 400K here. I mean, what do you want to go up against?
Yeah, 400. Though we're not suited for that right now. Let's
400 sounds. I say 400 sounds nice.
Okay, but
Or
hey,
like agents and stuff, probably.
I get a say.
you backed away from a little girl in an alleyway.
Yeah.
I knew my fight was not there. I was not gonna fight a little girl.
Let's go for
I'm
like.
sorry.
Yeah,
I am
100.
not going to pick a fight with a little 4-year-old.
Blows
I'm
up my
sorry.
last
I have morals.
Yeah,
afraid of
okay,
little
alright.
girls.
I mean, what's the 100K look like?
if you,
Go,
what's that?
no, what do the 100K ones look like? Go get a car. Go get a person. Kill somebody.
There's a lot of bounties for 100K. It's actually surprising. There's a couple of item retrievals. There is a vehicle retrieval, but that's at 120.
How about we just steal the vehicle and just steal it, and we'll just leave again?
I mean, the last time we
Why
tried
would
to
we
steal
do
a
that?
vehicle, it didn't go well.
Well, we should get a tech. We should try to get a tech guy that can disable one of those systems.
Why would
I
we
put it-
leave? We have a lot of opportunity right here in front of us,
Yeah.
and shelter.
That,
I guess
Very
we don't
important point.
necessarily have issues, but maybe no. But yeah, I guess nobody really hates us here. I mean, my bounty's gone, so I'm a free man now.
yeah. They don't hate us yet.
Yeah. Niet. That is the important
Здравствуйте.
one.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, I guess we could stay here and just make a nuisance of ourselves, but we should probably have an exit strategy. That's what I like.
Exit strategy is always a good plan, but I don't think I don't know if leaving the city to go get a car is the best move right at this time. Especially since we know they can be remotely taken over and drove it away without us, and we
That-
don't have anyone with hacking abilities with us.
We should really get a better AUG. Just saying.
What's going on with that?
Well, you were a piss poor AUG that didn't stop the machine. So
I mean, he did put a pretty massive hole in the machine.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't the one climbing into it.
Exactly.
So, hey, enough of this missing
that-
content. Let's go make
that
some
ginger
money.
medic
So-
of yours is now gone.
Liviosa's, where is she? I mean, are you holding her, Mortis? She kind of like tried to get on your shoulders. Let's say she's on your shoulders. Are you allowing it? Are you allowing this pink cat to just perch on your shoulders?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's an expensive cat. Why not?
Okay. She's kind of like, oh, what are you fucking guys talking about?
We
Completely
need
like-
money, Ronto.
So,
Yeah.
there should be plenty of jobs here. For instance, before C-Note disappeared, we were in the middle of one. But then that went south.
Going after. Tell us more.
And you see her eyes kind of like light up.
Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
Starship.
Yeah,
And-
please. Sure.
Would you like to know more? Yes. Great. I love that movie. Let's just fight aliens. Just bugs. Just bugs in the next game. That's what I'm thinking. No.
I always remember that dude that gets smoked in the training.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just
All right. Anyway.
We're
Rico, you have lost squad command.
diverging quickly.
All right. We have the cat. What's this mission? What do we got?
All right. Like I said, her eyes glow for a minute as she accesses all this information. And none of you have internal comms. You all have external, right?
I have internal.
Oh yeah. Thus, how Sarah or Lisa is talking to you. You're right.
Exactly.
All right. I can't believe you got the cat for so
Fun
cheap.
thing.
There was I guess I don't know how she accessed it. She kind of like asks you. She's like, "Do you have com terms or whatever?" And you give her the number or whatever, and she kind of like transmits the information to your com terms so you can all see. And since you have an internal com Darnak, you can see this. It's a person a recovery of a person in a building, probably a couple blocks away from there. And he's on the 13th floor of this building.
So while we're doing that, I
Yeah.
just have a quick idea. Now that I've established comms with the cat, I want to download the location of the data cage to the cat, just in case anything happens to me. It's kind of a backup
Okay.
location.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yep. And she kind of like looks at you for a second, and then kind of like shakes her head.
I'm like, hold on to that for me. It's always good to back up. You know what I mean?
It is from experience. You lose music files. And she kind of says, "Okay."
Those MP3s.
Yeah. Right.
You don't want to lose those Nirvana songs, you know.
Oh God.
I keep all my music on A-tracks. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Tracks.
I have an 8-track player in my car.
Not surprised.
I like mini discs personally because everyone's like, "What's a mini disc?"
We are so distracted today.
I know. I apologize.
We got this.
There is a whole
We're going to succeed.
story. Doesn't help that it's crashing every fucking 30 minutes too. So whatever, that's fine. Yeah. So, anyways, the guy is in the 13th floor of this building, not too far away, and he's got a bounty of what are we at for bounties? One. She said it. Actually a. Hold on. Sorry, I got a lot of stuff. 110. 75. No, 75 for the cat. 70K to get him.
Bad. Not bad.
And she sends over the actual files from the service from Exchange.net, and it goes through like the whole list of what he looks like. It also says that he might have a couple of buddies with him, and that the contract is dead or alive. So unlike Anon, who wanted alive for a lot more, this one, who gives a fuck?
Well, that's good because dead is usually easier.
It's what we do best.
We can attempt alive, but hey, you know.
I can kill things. I'm good at that.
You were afraid of a little girl.
No, I was wary of the little girl.
You're not living.
And no. See,
When she
I
was
walked
telling my
away.
wallet.
Look, you guys wanted to take advantage of a little girl. I was not having any part of the taking advantage of 4-year-old.
She took advantage of us.
As you guys are.
It's fine. You got used by a 4-year-old. Like, I mean, I don't know what you want.
You're arguing.
Guys, come on, let's go get some money before the sun comes back up.
Yeah, the cat jumps off your shoulders, Mortis, and looks back at you guys, and it's like, "Come on, let's go." And she walks off.
I win. That's supposed
Following
to
the cat.
Okay.
Maybe the cat was worth it.
All right. You guys follow the cat for a couple of blocks. Like I said, you continue through the market or these back streets, and there's every type of vendor. There's guys cooking desert worm and other foods that you can't make out, and you actually see a stall with fresh produce, with greens and leafy stuff. Which you would know, as people nowadays, as salads and stuff, like a salad vendor with all these greens and interesting stuff. So it's not just desert worm. It's not your typical, let's go through needless and have roasted roach and beetle. There's all kinds of different foods, which is very unfamiliar and unusual to the three of you. And I don't even know how to do this because... like I said, when you entered the city, there were a lot of people. There's more people here than you've seen in your entire lives. And it's hard at times to walk through these groups, and it's almost overwhelming. And it's like, in a game like this, how do you roll that? Is it bravery? Do I want you all to roll bravery right now to see how you're handling this? I mean...
Perception? Bravery?
All I know is it's a trap. It's definitely a trap.
Oh yeah, leafy greens, definitely a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike that...
no one can make me eat my greens.
Unlike that 100...
I'm an adult.
I mean, there was that 120K stake. I mean, so, you know, you're...
But how can I miss something I've never had?
What?
So.
By the way, the cat helped us with that one, so.
She did.
Of course,
yeah.
all that money went away when Anon died.
Well,
I was just mildly living inebriated.
all right, you guys...
We follow the cat.
I'll just say you follow the cat. You're able to hold it together, even though there are times when you're very overwhelmed at the amount of people that you're going through. Yeah, it's a lot of people, and the smells of these cooking vendors and stuff. And it's not hot. It's like I said, it has these huge heat conductors or heat panels on the sides of the building, which pretty much it's funny because from the inside of the building, it's kind of like those buses you can see through. But from the outside, it looks like they're solid. But whatever is coming out from the bottom of it is very cool. It's cooling the whole street and the whole area around the city. So it's very comfortable. You're not hot. There is no worrying about heat right now. You're all maybe a little bit hungry.
You know, there has to be some form of bank. What if we just rob a bank really quick and leave? We get a car and rob a bank.
Why are you so up on leaving?
I say we listen to the cat.
we're not leaving right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opportunity. We can make
I'm
money.
feeling like a second-class citizen here. I'm getting ignored for a cat.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Because
I'm gonna put that out there.
And Leviosa looks back at you, Anon, and she's like, "I'm not just a fucking cat, you dumb shit."
I'm sorry, I don't speak cat.
And you kind of see, like, she kind of does this like, move, as she doesn't really have fingers to hold up an FU. You're pretty sure that's what she was trying to, like, do. And she just kind of, like, juts back and forth and is like, duh, and continues to walk towards this building while you guys are debating.
Just got told off by a cat.
Speak cat. I can't deal with that. I don't speak it. So.
Leviosa,
Yeah,
you're
whatever.
already worth the money we spent.
I'm worth plenty.
You were.
I make accidents into miracles.
Anon, give me a perception check.
Here we go.
No.
We bantered too much. You can't let Prism have downtime.
I mean, things are happening. It's very busy. Oh.
Crafty. Oh boy. So that one.
Ah.
My perception is
Not enough. No.
3.
So you didn't even pass an easy check right there with that 3 and 5, which is like 10, I think. I'd pull it up, but right now my everything is still glitching like a mother, so I'm not gonna touch it.
Pretty much everything caters to my 12 block.
All right. So you guys are walking around or along down this marketway, bantering and stuff, and Anon's, doing what Anon does. He pisses the cat off and, wants to blow everything up and heist a bank. You fail to notice, Anon, as you're distracted by all the happenings around, the 3-meter tall person that you decide you're going to try to run into. Or runs into you. In which case, obviously, at 3 meters, they don't move an inch. It's just a splat. That's about 10. Okay, that's about 10 feet. It's about
unfortunate.
10 foot tall. When it's hard to miss. Most people you noticed in the market were getting out of the way for this individual. But he walked right into you, not seeing you at all. So, what's your response?
Well, I'm just gonna back and be like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry, buddy.
And he kind of like looks down at you.
Walk back, hands up. My bad. I'm sorry. I was arguing with this idiot.
Now, this gentleman, this guy is heavily augmented as well.
Well, at least he's a gentleman. That's a good.
Yes, I mean he has the top hat and all, and he's got a cane. In which case you see him pick it up and attempt to bash you on the head. No, he doesn't. But he's a very big, large man, and he's got big, heavy modifications. These augments are not your typical, like, low-key augmentations. They're very out in your face. Like, these modifications are Duke. Everything from his arms to his legs are heavily just metal. He looks like a metal fortress walking. That's the only way to describe it. And he looks down at you. He's like, yeah, you better be sorry. Because little bugs like you, I step on. And you see him kind of move his leg like he's about to kick you.
I'm not gonna get in trouble with you. I mean, I'm just, hey, my bad. Sorry. I'll walk this way. If you got an issue, take it up with my buddy Darnak. He is the representative of our collective.
Give me your charisma check.
I'm gonna shuffle this way.
Your 12 charisma.
Who's that? Me? Him?
No, Anon. I need more dice rolling.
That's not good.
He kind of looks. Well, your charisma is 12, right?
7.
Oh, 7.
No, 7.
I mean, you got a 10.
Ready, right?
I'm always ready.
All right, hold on. Does he give a
Like
fuck?
having a fucking child with this.
All right.
Well, I do what I can.
you see him, and he looks like he's about to punch you, like you're a football. He winds his leg up. He looks at you. Looks over at Mordis and Darnak for a second. Looks around the marketplace, and then he goes back to like a neutral stance. He's like, apology accepted. And as he walks away, you see this hollow screen, right? Up on the right, and you see this. And you see a picture of him. And it says, see the next fight at the arena.
We lucked out on that one. Good thing
Hey,
for my sweet talking.
So, I'm gonna kind of turn around and be like, "Hey, sorry for the interruption here, but what can you tell us about the arena?"
Give me a charisma check for you, Darnak.
He's already pissed off, and you're going to
Damn
bother.
it!
That 12 would have been good.
I'm leaving. I mean, that's
All right,
that's just me.
Anon walks off. Darnak, you
guys
start asking him.
Take care of this.
There
I'm
you go.
walking away.
He looks
I
back
already-
at
I
you.
already evaded.
Yeah. He doesn't even look back at you. He just continues walking. I mean, 10-foot man, his strides are pretty monstrous, so he just keeps walking. Leaves you there.
Never mind.
It's all about the one. Don't roll a 1. Did I lose you guys again? Nice.
Your video paused, but I can still hear you.
All right, I don't know what is going on. Literally, I don't know. Anyways, that might be better. I'm just closing windows. Any window I can.
Dude, my attic window is like, there are things moving in here. There's so much wind.
Yeah, it's
Closed window.
crazy right now.
Jesus.
I'm at less than 30 FPS for this one, but that's all right. It is what it is. Let us not distract from the awesome fact that you almost got stomped on by one of the guys in the arena.
That would have been funny.
And
Funny for us.
But now we know it's there.
It's
So,
fine.
yee.
I'd survive.
Maybe.
Unfortunately.
I'm scrappy. I'll be fine.
Where's the cat?
the cat
What cat?
continued, and you see her. She's sitting and waiting for you guys to catch up to her. In which case, she kind of there's not a lot of facial expressions. It's very android, where the androids in this world don't even need faces for the most part. So it's hard to see expressions. But if you could tell the cat, it's got its tail is going back and forth like it's pissed off, you know, that usual cat
Somebody
tail.
just send me a message in Darnak saying, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Yeah. So you guys head back, and she continues towards the building. As she's like, "You guys done?
Maybe, I hope.
How did you
Sorry
guys?
about that.
How did you guys even get here? That's what I want to know.
Lots
Because-
of luck.
By the looks of it, you almost got your ass kicked by one of the freaking main arena guys. So
That's a daily occurrence.
Accidents happen.
Anon.
That
He likes
I-
to step in shit and then flip it our way.
I handled that gracefully. I say.
yeah, that was
I-
definitely graceful.
I
She
walked
says.
into him, and then I gracefully walked my way out of it, and then it was your problem.
Yeah,
You're
it
just
always
lucky
is.
You apologize. Dear God.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I don't know what you want from me. I mean, I did what I do, and you should know by now that that is what it is.
Alright, so about this job.
Yeah, let's get this
You guys,
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on from me.
you guys finish. Continued walking and talking amongst yourselves as you approach the building. Like I said, it is the 13th floor you're going up to. There's a couple of steps up to an upper lobby area. There's a couple of shops on the first floor. And then the rest appears to be apartment buildings. It's probably a 40-story building altogether. And she walks up, the doors automatically open, and she looks back and waits for you guys to enter the lobby. as you enter the lobby, there's a couple of kids that see the cat and run over to her. Whoa, this is so cool! And they like reach out to pet her. Where at first she kind of like jarts away, and then just kind of lets them pet her. Kind of looks up at you guys. She's not purring or anything fun like that.
Pat on the shoulder.
Cat alone.
Okay. Pick her up, put her on their shoulder. The kids are like, "Oh man, mister, we were playing with that. She's a cool cat. Where'd you get her?"
That's a long story.
Can we?
I want to watch their hands.
Give me a perception.
Well, let's see. I am not the most perceptive
No.
individual.
No.
Wow, you wouldn't know if a.
What? That's.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you
the
see
one-
that?
the
See
one-
how it teetered on
you
that
don't
12?
You don't even perceive you're alive.
All right,
That's how it's done.
they don't appear to be like the other girl. Darnak and Anon, you see that, Mordis? You wouldn't even know if they fucking robbed everything off of you at the moment. Like, like, holy shit.
Yeah, we're just playing.
So you guys, what's up? Is
Sean
that
Reed, Sean
Sean Reed?
Charlie.
Sean Reed. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry about that. I
Sean
gotta...
Reed, come play.
Yeah, no, I told him to come over and play sometime.
He's just like, I just like watching. Literally.
Patrick, so you know,
It's-
that is the legend. That is Sean Reed.
Nice.
Sean Reed. Let's put it this way: the last time, so he never played. He sat and watched us play, and I think he had a good time. Can you hear me, Bobby, or no? No, because you
No,
got your
I don't
headset.
think so.
Anyways, you can inform him on this. But anyway, so he watched. I think he enjoyed it. A lot of people do enjoy our shenanigans when they're watching. But then the last time we actually had him over, and you might have had him over one more time after that, but we did the one chip challenge. I don't. Are you familiar with that?
The last
At all?
time he came to the house.
Yeah. Are you familiar with that there, Patrick? The
I don't think so, no.
So it's literally, I don't know, the hottest chip in existence or something like that. It's literally the size of a Dorito. One chip. One fucking chip. That is,
Bobby had a religious experience.
it was fun.
I'll-
But-
I'll be fine.
So I got a case of them.
It was the closest to God he's ever been.
I got a case of them. And I decided we were going to do, what, 5 of us were doing them or whatever. It's literally a hermetically sealed chip in a tombstone cardboard box. It's hot. It's hot. And that was the last time I saw Sean Reed when we did that.
Oh no, I seen him one other time. He came over one other time.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I didn't know.
It wasn't so much eating the chip. I mean, that was hot and it was kind of like, holy shit.
That was a good chip. I
It
got a
was
couple of them.
2 days afterwards that my guts felt like they were gonna fall out of my ass.
Oh, dude, I was laying in Sandberg's driveway, like, reeling.
You were. Sean, I want you to know I felt a little bad. I mean, we're like, hey, come over and hang out and eat this, buddy.
Dude,
By-
die.
Accept your apology.
By the way,
Those,
Okay.
those chips were a little, were mildly intense.
those are if you
a
like
nice
if you like hot, those things are great. Yeah, we never did stream. Weren't we gonna stream that or some shit? We never did.
No, we did.
Did we?
There's a video of it somewhere.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, there's a
They
video.
recorded it.
It was,
just-
it was on Jason's channel.
Huh?
It's not a food, dude. That's a weapon.
It's hot, and I love hot, but that was hot. It's no joke.
It hurt my innards for 2 days after.
I'm gonna have to try this chip one day.
Oh, they're good. I still got actually. I think I got 5 or 6 of them in a case here, so I can always send you one.
Well, I might have
With the hats I'm gonna get, the like nice Carhartt 2096 hats. Oh yeah, just wait till those come in. That's the Bobby. What'd you say you were a founder? Yeah, that's what the founders are gonna get.
Yep.
Founder hats.
Don't roll a 1.
Founder edition stuff.
That's right. So someday I can
I
get
mean,
more.
at this point, aren't these the founders right here?
Yeah, pretty much. Yes. They're
You know,
all.
anything I can do to piss off the group, that makes me a failure.
Listen,
Yeah,
it's
you're the forerunners.
yeah, Forerunners. I mean,
Forefathers, literally.
there's only one group that played longer than you guys, and that was fucking 25 years ago back in high school. So it's been a while. I'm old. Old. This game's been sitting. This game's sitting in a blue binder. Anyways. So
You
anyways,
got the cat. What's going on?
you guys got the cat.
So there's the cat.
There's the cat. You got the cat. We're just fucking all over the place tonight. But you know what? Hope, Patrick, you're all right with that.
Oh,
And you're amused as fuck. All right.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Ooh, shiny thing. You guys enter the building. The kids are just, they back away. They did not steal anything this time. As you picked up Leviosa, and you see the elevator in front of you. Pretty straightforward. You enter the elevator. You go up to the 13th floor. Door opens, and there's a corridor with doors. And Darnak, since you have the information on your comm term, you have a layout of the building and the floors. You know that the apartment is the third on the right. Nice and easy.
All right, Leviosa, let's do this.
And she jumps off your shoulders, Mordis, and runs up to the door, kind of.
I'm in. Sun's out, guns out. Let's go.
And I just stay in the elevator. We'll have better luck that way.
Yeah, you be rear guard, make sure nothing sneaks up on us like kids.
You have Aerosmith playing?
I don't know.
Welcome to the elevator.
He shies away from children, so.
Well, you guys were the ones chasing a 4-year-old, so I mean, you can't act all that fucking mighty.
That kid was expensive.
We got our money back.
Yeah, okay, whatever. You guys were chasing a 4-year-old. What? I
Alright.
see. I
Following
walked
the cat.
away, and I'm the asshole.
Yeah. Following the cat.
Cat goes up and tries to reach the panel. Obviously, it's a cat, so she's not tall enough to reach the door panel or anything. Kind of looks over at you guys as you're debating what to do.
Which buttons we need to hit?
Yeah, panel. I thought we were going up to an apartment.
You are, but so apartments nowadays, in the future, they don't have doorknobs. There's pads that you have to input a code, a biometric scan to open, which is what she was trying to reach. It's not like there's a deadbolt on the door. You need to get the electromagnetic seal unbolted, undid.
So, pick the cat up,
Mhm.
let her access the pad, because clearly she has the code.
She attempts to access it. You see her little paw go up to the pad, and the whole pad turns red. And she kind of looks over at you guys.
What's the code then?
I don't know. I was just guessing.
Oh, Jesus,
And it-
you had it.
Can anyone hack? I cannot.
Oh, boy. I do have hacking, but hacking scares me.
I mean, I'll take a luck roll. I mean, I've got
No.
high luck.
No.
Too late, already done.
Okay.
Oh,
Give me a roll, Bob.
Too late. You guys don't get a choice.
While you guys are roll, Bobby, roll.
Yep, Bob
Get-
pushes through.
Yep.
Anon pushes through.
Exactly.
Oh.
All right. This motherfucker, right? You hear him. He's like, you guys just. He comes up, pushes past you
Doing
guys,
pretty fast.
and somehow he hits the right fucking buttons, and the door opens.
Okay.
Just like that. The cat kind of looks at you guys and is like,
I'm gonna look at Leviosa. This is why we keep him around.
as suddenly, when the door opens and you say that, there is gunfire that emanates. You hear weapons locking, loading, and then fuck you. Initiative.
Oh, shit.
That's never good.
That's not good.
At least Anon has a gun now.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use it. I'm better with explosive objects.
Anon, there we go.
That's not good.
I like that we can see your dice roll on top of the map, which will make sense when I finish it
Fine,
someday.
fine.
Someday. Yeah, right. All right. Jason, or Darnak, you hear weapons lock and load, and Anon is standing right. You know, he pushed by you guys, so Mordis is kind of to the right of the door. You're more exposed, and then Anon's pretty much completely exposed. What are you gonna do?
So basically, I'm gonna tackle Anon and push him out off to the side of the door.
Give me a speed check, please.
You're my hero.
Yeah, you're lucky I need you.
Okay, you are able to grab him and push him, tackle him out of the way just as the rounds hit the door across the hallway. There's some heavy fire. It sounds like medium caliber weapons. It's not blowing. They're not piercing the wall, but they would have definitely done some damage. That is your turn, Mordis. It is your turn. What are you doing there, buddy? You see this. Darnak runs over, pushes it, tackles Anon, so he falls out of the way.
I'm gonna just
Important.
blind fire around with one hand through the door without really aiming. Just get round inside that room.
Okay.
And not step in front of the doorway.
Okay. Are we doing burst, or are you just unloading automatic for this?
I'll do one round of burst. Yeah, first.
Okay. So you're just coming around.
Basically.
Okay. Give me some.
Did something.
Give me 3 rolls. Yeah.
Not bad.
Could have been worse.
6, 6, and an 8. All right, so you reach around, you come around and blind fire around the door. Unfortunately, your rounds don't hit anything. You do hear glass shattering. And there's some fire coming back towards you. But those rounds also miss as well. We're going to do another round of initiative.
Hey, Beer Fest, waiting on you.
No,
Yeah.
you can't get rid of me.
We're doing another initiative there, buddy. Just roll a die. 10, nice. All right, Anon. You are tackled under the ground. Mordis reaches or blind fires through the door, around the doorway, firing a couple of rounds. And Darnak is laying on top of you currently. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna try and roll out from under him and just blind fire at the first person I can see that is not friendly.
So you're blind firing, or you're firing at?
I'm pretty sure that's not Mordis, but
I hope not.
I
Okay.
can't be sure.
So you're. Let me just clarify. You're blind firing at the first person you see. So
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
f-
just I'm
you're-
just gonna go with that G36.
This is not
okay.
gonna go well.
So you're blind firing. Same as Mordis around the doorway.
Into the room,
Filled
please.
with guns. If you give me a hand grenade, I can do good work.
Oh, it would have been over.
This is a gun.
Okay, but
These
you got.
are like mini like micro explosions. They're not.
They
they're not
are.
what I want.
I mean, they still do it for you. I mean, every explosion is a little burst of fire. You're like,
Explosion, right?
ooh,
You
yeah.
have to have a pin hit the cap and cause an explosion. So I mean, it's like
I mean,
an
yeah.
explosive.
Are you all right? So you what did you roll? 10. Nobody got Mortis. You got what? 5. All right. So even though you takes you a little bit of time, you roll out from underneath Darnak. You kind of like toss him over. You grab your G36, and you go up to the door and you blind fire. I'm going to say not shoot at the first person you see. So you're blind firing. Are you just firing a couple of bursts, or are you just putting the G36 around the door and just letting it?
I'm gonna sweep. I'm gonna do a quick sweep.
I figured. All right. Well,
Blah, 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 blah.
give me where is my G36s? What do they do for damage? Anyone have? I'm scared to like open.
What about you? And I'm sorry.
I'm-
I've got the player back up.
I'm scared to open anything because I'll crash again. I think it's 5d12 12
Yeah,
rounds per
5d12.
turn? 12 rounds per turn, is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay, so Anon, give me 5d12. And then times, let me pull up my calculator. Let's hope it doesn't crash.
Type that in.
Can I, you got a calculator? I can't do this, I can't math. No, now we figured it out. I mean, everything is work. Wow, I can't even open it. All right, calculator is on. That's great. Ooh. Anon, 5d12.
Trying.
Anon, 5d12.
Pull down menu, just hit 5.
There we go. Oh, that's a 1. I'm sorry, Mortis. That one's gonna hurt you.
34. First, I need you to roll 1d12 because that will decide if your rounds fired as they should or your gun completely jams. I forget about that. When you do automatic, you need to give me at least a attack roll, and before you give me damage. I continuously forget that. I'm sorry. I know it's my own game.
8.
Okay, nothing happens. So you did 34 times. What did I say? 12. That's what it was, Patrick. 12,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So you did 408 points of damage. Divide that by 2, however.
Just that the
And,
one I rolled was gonna hit Mortis.
No, you were fine. No, when you're doing that, that was just damage. So you do an attack roll, and then you do your damage for firing automatic, and
I
then
just wanted to hit him.
and then I get to divide that damage and give everybody some damage depending on their armor and blah blah blah.
I've clothed you, groomed you, and fed you, and you still try to shoot me.
All right,
Watch your cat.
It was mildly an accident.
he comes up. He does that blind firing, and there is some damage dealt. I believe it is Mortis's turn. Am I or wait, right? Anon, did you roll a 5 too? What did you guys roll?
Who's rolling? What is that? I rolled a 3. So I'm going last.
I think I rolled a 5.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
I'm
is
good.
Mortis.
Yeah.
Your turn. All right, so Anon comes up to the door. He takes out his G36, puts it around just like you do on the other side, and just and casings are falling down and hitting the ricocheting on the ground as he continues to fire. What are you doing?
While he's firing, I'm gonna pop down low on a knee, peek around the door, and shoot at whoever I can see.
Okay. Doing a burst again, I take it?
Yes.
Give me.
Attack roll first.
Yep. Give me.
Attack roll. Yeah.
Just if you're just doing a burst, give me each round. So give me 2 more. The only time you do an attack roll first is when you're doing automatic or firing on full auto.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, each shot is its own dice roll.
Okay.
What'd you get? You got a 3, a 1, and an 11. Okay, give me a luck roll, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That 11 counts, right?
It does.
Oh, why did that 12 come up?
Figured. I got a luck of 8.
Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11. Unfortunately, as you go down to fire, your weapon jams.
Why does this keep happening?
And that 1 negates that 11. You will have to, obviously, if the weapon jams, you'll have to reload and unjam it on your next turn. Darnak, you're up.
So I am going to do a similar thing. I have an Uzi with a laser sight for +2. I'm gonna do a burst with that thing. Kind of the same movement, low in the other side of the door.
Okay, so you're like behind Anon, pretty much.
Yeah, kind of going around him.
Okay. Yeah. Give me your attack. You're doing a burst, you said, or you're doing an auto. I mean, can an Uzi even do burst? I feel like
Exactly.
you can't.
I mean,
Yeah, you can squeeze the trigger, but it's still like it's gonna be more than
full
3.
auto.
If you squeeze the trigger on an Uzi, you're gonna launch like what 6, 7 rounds. Like I might have to change that. There we go. Anyways, give me 2 more rounds then. Just see, look at that little note for me, something for me to change. 2, 3, and 10. All right, you go around and you just give it a little spray.
I'll take.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
He's gone again.
No, he's back.
Quick, everyone, give yourself items. Quick, buy stuff.
I really don't know what the fuck is going on. It's like Discord. Discord keeps dropping.
I guess. So you're saying you're really bad throwing grenades, Bob? Is that?
Fuck that, dude. Stop it.
Yeah, Bobby should never have grenades. Never.
Grenades are always best.
But
Grenades.
John Reed should always have a guitar in his hand.
He should.
All issues.
That or
That should be your job on the site too, Sean. You should be on top of the roof, just playing guitar.
Yeah.
Apple seed.
Never mind solar.
all right. Yeah. So you go around behind Anon and you hold your Uzi into the door and you let off a quick little burst. Unfortunately, you don't hit anything. Now, since you guys are all cluster fucking around the door, there's a couple of rounds of fire.
Somebody's getting hit.
The firing stops, and you hear, "Who the fuck said you guys?"
Doesn't matter.
And suddenly,
Uh-oh.
you hear a dink, 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 and right by your feet lands a grenade.
Hopefully that does.
Kick it back in.
Found a grenade.
Anon. Anon. Grenade.
Bobby,
I've got no grenades. Like, what do you want?
There's
No,
one
no.
on the floor by
We
our
found
feet.
one.
Oh, I'll grab that. I'm gonna play with it.
No, it's already been pulled. Throw it.
okay. Bobby, Anon, what?
You're on your old luck.
Yeah. What's a grenade do for damage? 5d12.
Oh no.
Oh no. Kick that fucking thing.
What's it do, Bobby? Do you have that, or anyone who has a open? Because
2d12 times 10. That's what I have for a grenade.
Yep, for regular grenade.
2d12 times 10. That's a lot. This is where you roll ones.
We all die.
Remember that armor I didn't fix?
that didn't work. What's it?
Fine.
There we go. I don't know why I have that backwards still. All right, we're just gonna. What is it? Times 10? 170.
2d12 times 10. Yes.
All right, Bobby, give me a luck roll there, buddy. Did you already or no?
Oh, I'll give you a luck roll.
Please give me a luck roll. Grenade comes out, bounces.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Of course, because it's a grenade.
fuck, Bobby, you pick up this grenade,
We
right?
got it.
Anon, you pick up this grenade that lands at the door instantly. You're just drawn to it. You're like, oh, fuck yeah. And you notice it's primed. Give me a speed check.
This is where you roll another 12.
You got this.
1 minute.
Cooking away.
Jason? Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
All right.
Not a 1.
It's not a 1. So you look at this grenade, you notice it's primed, you're like, oh, fuck, and you chuck it back in the room. Not even a second later. I mean, grenades usually have a 3-second fuse, is that right? 3 or 5? It's 3 or 5.
3,
Sorry.
2, 5. The
3, 2, 5.
fuses are
About
not.
3 second
exact.
grenade has a
Gotcha.
2-second fuse.
All right. Anyways, you chuck it in the room, it explodes not shortly after. Fortunately, that was quick enough, so none of you get that damage. It's not quick enough that they don't get damage either. But we're back to doing initiative, so let's get another roll.
Initiative.
It's all about the initiative. This whole like roll initiative once thing, meh.
No, it makes sense because people react differently to situations.
And different reaction times and speeds.
See,
Absolutely.
well, listen, combat is chaos. This whole, all right, I will say it. Whole D&D thing of like, let's roll once and be like, that's our turn every single round. I can't. Who didn't roll? Anon. Bobby, did you roll?
The guy's sleeping.
Jesus Christ, Bobby, I love you, but I need to kick up my recruiting.
There
I'm
we go.
good.
Sean Reed, are you falling asleep? You might have to take over, buddy.
I'm here.
Push Bobby out the way.
Anon, you're up. Actually, yes, it's you. What would you like to do? You just saved the day by chucking the grenade quickly back in. Congratulations.
I'm gonna use the G36 I've got to try and fight back.
All right. Give me
That was a
5.
big distraction. You should probably go in the room at this point. Just gonna throw that out there.
No, I'm just gonna blind fire.
All right, blind fire. Give me the attack. What did I say? 5d12. 5 or 3? 5. 5.
I think it was 3.
5d12 times 12. That's what we're doing.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
12 rounds per turn with a G30. I love G35s. They're just nice weapons. That's a lot. That's a good amount of damage, well, except for that one. But it's 12. All right, whatever.
Well, I got 1s and 12s.
28 total times 12. 8 times 12 equals. Hold on. What is going on? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. 28. 12 divided by 65 divided by 4. These rounds are fucking pissed. All right, you come around the corner after the grenade explodes and continue to blind fire into the room. And as you do, there's a couple of rounds returned towards you, but nothing hits anywhere near you guys. Because, yes, Mordis, you're up, buddy.
I'm gonna yell, "That's unsportsmanlike!" and lean out and fire towards any person I see.
Okay. Once again, are we doing burst or...
Yeah, I'm gonna do burst.
Okay. Nice. Controlled. Give me 3d12. Get a couple of 12s like you did.
nice.
Okay. You can, that 12 hits. The first 2 rounds as you reach, come around the door, you train on somebody, you fire a couple rounds, just miss. That 12 hits your target pretty nicely. Give me damage for that shot. And then,
Nice.
actually, here, let's do this. Give me, where's the hit chart? Give me roll one more d12 to see where you hit him.
The foot.
I think that might be, actually.
Right in the shoulder. Ting.
12. All right, 16 points. These guys are still up. So you train on this one guy, right? And you fire a nice quick burst. 2 of the rounds miss. One of them hits him on the left arm, and you see kind of like this spray of sparks. That's what I'm trying to say. You see these sparks as your bullet impacts some of the armor he's got on his vest. And it is Darnak.
So,
Sean Reed, kick Bobby for me.
It's fine.
Damn it! I need
Bobby, you gotta tuck Bobby in. He's ready
Yeah.
for bed.
Bobby. Come on,
Nice.
stay with us. We're not
Go.
there yet. I love you, but Jesus Christ, dude.
We at least gotta make it into the room.
Yes.
Yeah, well, so that's what I plan on doing here. I'm gonna, after that burst that just happened, Mordis just did, I'm going in to the doorway, kind of taking a knee,
Okay.
and firing
Okay.
the Uzi again, so a full auto sweep.
Full auto with this thing this time. All right. What is it? 2d12 times what? Fucking a lot.
So full auto, you need an attack, right?
Yep, give me an attack roll.
I saw it. I was like, oh.
Oh, I was like that one. All right, give me your.
2d12. Ah, terrible.
Well, it's better rolling a 1 in damage
One.
than an attack roll. What's it do for rounds per turn there, buddy?
Oh, what do I have? 2d12?
Time, yeah, but rounds per turn. More, Patrick, do you have that? You got the player
Yeah,
pack
the
up?
Uzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9mm
Yeah,
Uzi.
Damage is 2d12. Rounds per turn is 15.
I feel like it. I gotta change that. I feel like it should be more. No, probably like 18 or something.
Well,
The Uzi's
for now.
one weapon I've never shot.
I mean, it's fast.
Well, you have an MP5. That's the modern version of it, essentially. Close quarters.
It's really, it's really Uzi. I don't know what it would do. I feel like it would do more. But what's the magazine? The
But it's
typical
got
magazine's 30, right? 30, 35.
It's got
25 on
it's got plus 2 hit points too because of the laser sight.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter when you. So any modifications on a weapon does not matter if you're doing automatic. It helps, but it doesn't. So if you're aiming down your sight and you're doing a single or burst, that's when that's really going to come into play. If you're just sporadically firing, you think about it. I mean, you're just coming around the corner. You can't really you can't use that sight if you're like, you know, it's just yeah, you're just clearing the room. So 15 times what'd you roll? 9
9.
times 15.
So not a whole lot.
135, and you divide it by half automatically because half those rounds are going to miss their target, and then you divide it by armor level and the amount of combatants that might be in that scope of, you know, in that fire.
So essentially nothing.
I mean, you did like 10 to each. Dink dink, they get hit with a round. Dink dink dink. And I think that is that's it for that round, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I was last in line.
Let me go back to initiative again, gentlemen. God, these guys are.
Reed, roll initiative for Bobby.
Yeah, Sean Reed,
On the ship, I got this.
you got Deuce. See, this is 1d20. Jesus, Bobby. 123.
My bad. All right.
Just so against that pull down menu.
Dude, I don't know what you mean by pull down menu.
I can't even.
I've never used it.
I
The
know.
initiative is 1,000.
Roll 1d 1000. What? Dun, dun,
There
dun.
we go. 2. That's unfortunate. It's fine.
Mordis.
You know what?
Happens.
I'm lucky. It'll be all right.
Yeah, you did well, Baker. There you go.
Can't even.
Yeah, you just paddleboard.
Oh, he totally did. That's one of your
I'm gonna do
fire
what I
aims.
do, and everything will be fine.
As long as you blow shit up, it's a good time.
Everything will be fine.
Mortis, you're up first. There's a
I'm gonna
firefight.
roll to Anon. They're
Okay.
augmented. And then I'm gonna follow in behind Darnak and over his head and will stand and fully automatic into the room.
Okay. Give
Look,
me
You should be helping me right now.
give me an attack
I am
roll.
shooting the threat.
You guys are just letting me go about my business without help.
That's why I told you they're augmented.
Yeah, you know, augmented doesn't help. You should be giving me grenades. And all of you guys, you don't want me to have
No.
grenades,
We're
and
in
then
the
you
room.
want me to perform.
You guys are heading in. All right. Give me an attack roll. You didn't get a 1. Give me damage.
11.
Yeah, I know. It teeters on the. I kind of like that. It teeters. Oh,
There we go.
Jesus, dude.
That.
What are you doing? 33.
He's just
What's your 15, right? How's your mag go? How's your magazine, by the way? Do you have 15 rounds? You do, right?
I did 2 bursts, 15 each.
3, 6.
I had to put a new mag in.
So you did 2 bursts at 6 rounds and then 15, so you should have 5. Is that right? Math? 4 rounds?
Nothing's hard.
All right. So you guys are infiltrating the apartment. Is that what's going on? That's what I'm hearing. You guys are moving in. Grenade went off. Okay. Mordis, you come around the corner after, well, you were peeking around the corner. You fired at a guy. You saw your shot hit. Darnak starts to infiltrate. You follow suit and come around. You open up automatic, and your rounds take a second. You train back on the guy you hit, and you just see sprays of blood as your rounds impact him. You switch over to another guy. You see some more of your rounds. This time the window completely breaks behind them. Because it's a long apartment, pretty much. It's kind of the same setup. You got to think it's long, narrow, rectangular. They were sitting on the backside, which is the living area, which had a window overlooking part of the city, which is now shattered. But you see the guy, or there's 3 guys in there. There's your target, which is in the middle, and you take out the guy on the left side. He just gets hit, and he falls down completely dead.
Yes.
Nice job. Another kill for you.
I need to stop murdering everybody else.
Goddamn murder hobos.
Love it.
They shot first.
They did.
Accidents happen. Like, what am I supposed to do? Hey, accidents happen. We'll be fine. It's good.
Who's up next? Is it Anon and his
I am.
1D Mordis? Yes, it is. Darnak, you see a guy go down. There's 2 more guys up. Your target's in the middle.
One guy go down, so I am going to actually sight somebody with the laser sight this time. Center mass and squeeze.
Okay, give me a burst. 3d12.
Yes.
Oh,
12.
nice. Give me damage for that.
Which is what, 2d12, right?
Yep. And it doubles because it is a critical hit.
Oh.
All right. So that is 46 points of damage going to, and now roll 1d12 to see where you hit. Because we're losing Bobby!
No. Let's see.
Get a 3.
I thought it was gonna 12.
All right. So you let off a nice little burst, and 1 round hits, and you see just a spray of blood comes up as it impacts his armor. And Anon. He stays up, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Darnak. Anon, it's your turn. What are you doing there, buddy? Besides falling asleep. As usual.
Oh, I'm gonna continue to shoot at the closest person to me.
Okay. Do your attack roll, please.
Mm-hmm.
Made contact, Patrick, but I didn't drop him.
I heard. I had my headphone in.
Oh, okay.
See,
Wireless.
Nice.
that's... All right, give me damage. You're doing auto, I take it? Since that seems to be
Yeah.
what this firefight is going at. So give me
What's the auto?
damage,
How many shots are auto?
12. So 5d12, please. Roll 5d12.
Oh boy, here we go. Left side of the screen, Bobby. Left side of the screen.
You got
Is
this.
that icon?
21
Great roll.
times 12 divided by... Wow, these guys are fucking tanks. So, Anon comes in behind you guys after one drops. Mortis takes one out. Darnak, you're firing at this other guy. Anon comes out and just like, yeah! And you see the rounds, right? These guys are kind of like ducking for cover. They're behind the couch and stuff. Rounds are flying fucking all over the place. And he hits a couple of them. You see sparks as their armor gets hit. But they do not go down. Now that all 3 of you are in the room, they open fire.
There's only 2 left, right? 1 dropped dead.
There is. There is only 2 left. One of them being your main target. The other one, his boy. Wow. Okay, so they do open fire, and they return fire as they're getting hit. What the fuck are these guys doing? And they, once again, they've got rifles. They are firing. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 9. Torso. All right. Actually, you have a vest on, don't you, Mordis? So you're fine. You take 12 damage to your vest.
Ow.
Yeah.
Darnak, take 17 damage to your left arm.
Come on, seriously?
And Anon, do you have anything besides a vest or no?
No, I've got the best.
All right, great. You take
Of course you would hit the
20
damage.
21 points of damage to your right leg, which means you take 21 health. As a bullet hits your leg and just sprays right through. Give me an endurance check, please, Bobby. Anon.
So,
All right.
my
It hits your leg. You just feel this.
is 5.
Yeah, you're under 10. It hits your leg. You feel this warm, burning sensation, and you drop to the ground. And I believe that's the end of that round. So initiative. So you all get hit a little bit.
Hoping that my friends can stop being.
Oh.
You know, they can carry some of their weight here.
Like we gotta go prepare ourselves thing.
I'm more worried about Darnak and all of them carrying their weight.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, wait.
I believe. Hold on. Let me see what. Oh shit. Where'd it go?
I believe the term is
Damn
boat
it.
anchor.
Awesome. All right, Mordis, you're up. You all rolled under 6. Everybody rolled under 6. It's pretty great. Mordis, 2 guys are up. Bullets are going all over the fucking place. You see Anon drop. He gets hit and falls to the floor.
I'm gonna burst fire at the guy who's already been shot.
Okay. Give me 3d12, please. That 12 was rolling around. All right, you train your weapon on him. Like I said, he's already a little bit damaged, and you fire a couple of rounds. You see one hit his torso and just kind of like ricochet off his armor. Unfortunately, your other 2 rounds do not do any damage. It is Darnak, you're up.
Yeah. So, same thing.
Do you want to burst or?
Laser sight this dude and let a burst go.
Okay, 3d12. So what's that? 11, 11, and a 9. All right, give me some damage, which I believe is going to be 6d12, right? So 18.
That's not bad. Nice. Armor, man. Armor's hard to get through.
It is. I need 4 more d12 there, buddy. You hit 3 times, so.
Oh.
Yeah, that's you, Darnak.
Do it!
Yes.
And then 33.
Oh, you got 12. Nice.
51, and let's see where they get hit. Or you hit him. All I need is... Wow, these guys are fucking... actually, that is enough to make him go down. So your 3 rounds impact this guy, and you see him. He just goes down. He sprays a round of bullets up into the sky and disappears. That leaves the one guy in the center, which is your main target, which you're going after. He is still up. And Anon, what are you doing?
Stop shooting.
Well,
You're on the ground.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look around.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna take everything in and try to come up with what's going on.
Okay. You were trying to get your bearings as you're on the ground, and pull yourself up because you have no idea right now because Sean Reed left you and you're falling asleep on my ass, but that's fine.
I'm fine.
All right, so I don't know if you guys remember, but there was this pink cat that you came in this place with, right?
I was just, you know what? That was my next move. It's hilarious.
So, guy on the left, you take out. The guy on the right, you take out. Anon's laying on his fucking face, trying to step up. Suddenly, you see this pink flash run across the room and jump up towards the guy in the middle. It scratches at his face. It lands on his face. It scratches a little bit. You see him stumble back towards the window, which is broken. More windows breaking. This is a recurring theme. And suddenly, he loses his footing and falls back as the cat jumps off and lands back into the room. Comes up to you guys, looks at you all as Anon's trying to get himself off the ground. It's like, that's how you do it. And walks out of the apartment.
Yeah, well, we need him.
Well, no one's gonna.
Well, it did say dead or alive, so.
I mean, dead or alive. I mean,
Is this the kind of thing they can, like, bioscan to see if he's still alive?
dead is easier than alive.
All right.
Obviously.
She leaves the room and heads towards the elevator pretty quickly. What are you guys doing?
Well,
Bobby, you
I'm
pick
gonna look
yourself
around
up.
the room. I'm gonna look around the room and see if there's anything of use.
There seems to be a lot of gear in the room.
Vault cards, weapons, what do we got?
Okay. Well, does anyone follow her? Or you let her go off on kind of do her own thing? All right.
Check
She
the room first.
she comes. All right. While you start to look around the room, she comes back in the door. Mordis, you're like right there. You're the closest one to the door. She looks in. She's like, "Are we gonna go get the bounty or not?"
Broke, and I don't think he's going anywhere after he fell out this window. You threw him out.
No, but somebody else could claim him now, couldn't they? And she turns around and heads back down.
You threw him out the fucking window.
Fine. Okay. I'll go with the cat to go get the body. You two guys scour the room. How's
Alright.
that sound?
Okay. All right, Mortis. You follow her out of the room, down to the down the elevator. Give me a luck check, actually.
Oh no.
Here we go. Ooh, I was like, don't roll a one.
All right.
Don't do it.
You come out of the building, head around the building and down an alleyway. And his body is there, obviously not in good shape after falling 13 stories. It's kind of mangled and all that. But she goes and sits on top of him. She crawls on top of his, like climbs on his body and then sits and looks at you. In which case, when you do the bounties, you need to scan it with your comm term to get confirmation that the biometrics are dead. That way, nobody else gets the biometric data and can claim your bounty.
Scan.
Anon.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull that out and go ahead and scan this pile of mush. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's not good. There's a big pool of blood forming up around him and stuff.
It's like a rag sticking out.
He's got pretty much nothing that you can salvage on him either from that fall. He's also pretty damaged. We'll say that. But you scan it into the exchange and it comes through, and the funds are transferred automatically to you.
Beautiful.
So you
Hey,
have
anyway, you spent all your money recently.
you have 70K that's transferred onto you. All right, Darnak.
Yeah.
You and Anon are in the apartment.
I assume a perception roll.
Yeah. What are you looking for? You want to do some? Because I can tell you. Give me a perception first. Let's start rolling for fun and see what you actually get.
Not a whole great.
All right. Well, you start searching the bodies. Most of their armor is shot to shit. Their weapons are there. They've got ammunition. You do find vault cards once again. There's 2 of them.
Take ammo.
Mordis, you did find a vault card on him too. I don't know if you are you searching him.
Yeah, I'll definitely search.
Yeah, you pretty much find a vault card and you find like 2 magazines for like a 5.56, we'll say. So whatever you have that can use that. Darnak, you got a couple of assault rifles, NATO assault rifles, and the ammunition to go with it. You do find 2 grenades.
Nice.
There's a couple of blades. I mean, Mortis, same thing. These guys, their loadouts are pretty much similar. Darnak, if you want to know how many credits you got, give me a luck roll first.
Yes. Rolling luck.
Mortis, you can give me a luck roll after 2. 4. All right, give me another.
1,000 credits.
Yep, just times it by 10. Unless you get a 1. Then it's jack shit.
Sounds great.
So that was
That was 1. You got 1 more.
do another. All right.
Yeah, because Anon's asleep in the corner.
Oh.
100,
Nice.
120? Damn. Mortis, give me a roll for that vault card you found. Damn, dude. And you just found 70. So
70,000?
or 7,000. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay.
Darnak, that's
Yeah.
12. So that's 12,000. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say.
Wait,
12,000?
actually, no. You rolled a 12. So give me another roll. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out how I can loot calculate easily.
It's fine. It's fine. So
So-
the first one was 4. We're gonna stick with that. That's
Yep.
12,000.
The 12 is the next tier. So now it goes up to. Hold on, let me pull it up. I don't want to loot. Let me pull it up. Hold on. All right, so tier 1 you passed. So now it goes from 1,000 up to. Where is it?
Oh, I see. So now, what does it go to 10,000
Yeah.
per roll?
Yep.
So like, if I roll another 4, it's 40 instead of 4 because I rolled a 12 to get to the next.
Exactly. So you cleared tier 1.
Another
And
12.
now you're gonna I don't even have lists bigger than that because who's gonna do that? Wow. Okay.
Don't fall asleep. Yes.
Yeah, Sean Ray, just keep. You need a taser. Just keep tasing him.
Ooh, that's mean.
See y'all in person at some point soon.
I
Yeah.
hope so, man.
You chill.
Yeah, dude.
And I can guarantee you when I leave in the next 60 seconds.
Oh, he's
this guy's
done.
gonna be asleep.
Oh yeah, he's done.
He's done. He's done.
Yep,
Smack
he's
him.
done. This is when I set up the 2-player. Bobby, it's been fun.
I love that. I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Yeah, you just really got 100,000, huh? 100K. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice mission for you guys so far. So fuck my life. Luck,
We
dude.
did that.
All right. So 6, 10. So I have 110,000. I'm just gonna transfer it to 1 card.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That way it's all consolidated.
Now remember, keep your old cards though, because they're worth money. They're worth credits too, so you can sell those for even more.
Okay.
Because you don't want to throw out empty vault cards because not at all. So let's see.
So then I have 1, 2. Yeah. So I have like 4 empty vault cards then.
You're just gonna start playing cards with the empty vault cards.
Seriously.
You're right. All right.
Super high stakes poker.
I'll let's do this. I'll give you an inventory later.
Yeah.
Because I want to get you to a certain point so we can let Bobby go to sleep.
Mhm.
I think he's already there.
He is.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just.
You know,
Yeah.
listen. You work
4
like
a.m. I gotta be up.
yeah. You work. I get it. I appreciate you playing. All right, you guys clear out the apartment. Like I said, I'll go over that later.
Yep.
Because that's not fun
All right.
at the
so
moment.
We're gonna head down.
You guys head down, head out.
Okay.
It's time. Yeah, you guys meet up with Mordis and Liviosa.
Calm the cat. Be like, hey, where are you?
All right, yeah, you meet up with them. They were actually headed back in as you hit the lobby or whatnot. You meet up. It's about time for you to go meet the Vlad at the bar.
Oh. Yeah. Still gotta do that. Okay.
And we'll, time is so I didn't even take a break. You guys got to remind me if you need breaks or something to tell me. I forget, time goes by quick. Ish.
All right.
Unless you're Bobby, and then it's like, fuck, this is so long. All right, you guys head into the bar, and if Patrick, you're new to this, so as you head inside, on the left side is this bar. There's a ton of glowing drinks up against the wall. On the right side, there's a bunch of different VIP areas surrounded by, looks like luminescent curtains and all that. But there's also dividers of transparent glass between them. From the ceiling, there hangs different hoses or hoses that come down that are also luminescing bright colors. And on each VIP section has a sofa surrounding a table area, and on the table there appears to be kind of like a hookah, which is hooked up to all of the pipes and the things that are hanging down from the ceiling. Kind of make it look like octopuses. The place is pretty packed as you enter. There wasn't really like anyone at the door or anything. You know, there was no credits or anything that you needed to pay to get in as you walked in. But it's a fairly nice establishment. You see glasses, you see a lot more liquor bottles on the wall than just worm shine and all that. And Darnak, you notice sitting at the bar is a man, the Vlad, which you were looking for, which is, he's a larger man as well with more arm mods or arm augmentations. And he also has a luminescent tattoo covering his whole sleeve, similar to the one that you saw earlier of serpent arms. However, this one has wings on it, and it stretches around his arm. What would you like to do?
Well,
So we're approaching this guy for this mission. Yes. Is that we gotta talk to him. So yeah.
Apparently, from the information that you gathered, yes.
So we're gonna approach, and I'm gonna say to him,
oh,
what's he yelling at? Oh,
He's going to bed. Good night.
crashed into his closet.
Nah.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to Vlad and say, "How's it going?
Bobby.
Looks like we have mutual business yet again."
He looks over at you and stands up. Looks at you, Mordis, and at Anon. He's pretty much fallen asleep. He steps up away from his drink. He pulls out a vault card, throws it on the bar, looks at you, Mordis. He's like, buy yourselves a drink. Looks over you, Darnak, and says, follow me. And he walks off towards one of the VIP sections.
Oh boy.
I'm absolutely going to buy me a whiskey and sit down at the bar and face the entry door. Just see if I can spot anyone unusual coming into the place.
Okay.
Do you have
That's fine.
drinking as a skill?
Awesome.
I do not. I thought about it.
I do.
Uh,
I do.
give me. I'm trying to think. All right. So if you know, or if you've looked at the pricing, you know how much whiskeys cost, right? In the future,
I could
up here, I think they're about 13,000 for a drink of that versus what, 3 or 4.
More than a room for the night.
It is, dude. It totally is.
He handed me a vault card.
He did.
to buy it.
So I'll tell you what. Roll me a 1d12. Let's see how much money he threw out at you. Because the guy is corporate. So
almost a 3.
That would have been some.
What?
Oh, that would have been bad.
Wow. All right. Yeah, you can buy whatever pretty much you want. So you order a whiskey for fucking 13,000. Like it's no big deal. He's the one who threw you the card. So Anon, you set Vlad pretty much took Darnak. Vlad took Darnak and headed off. He threw a vault card on the bar, and he looked at you and Mordis, and he's like, "Orders, get you guys whatever you want." And he threw a vault card on the table, and Mordis ordered a whiskey, which you know isn't cheap. Typically about 13,000 for a whiskey nowadays in the wasteland, since there's not. Yeah. And you see him, and the credits are on the fucking card. No problem. So what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, that's a lot of credits. I mean, I'll totally take the drink. I mean, I'm not gonna argue that one.
Yeah, of course not. All right, you order the same thing as Mortis does. No problem. He's got the money.
26,000 credits in drinks.
Darnak,
Now homeless.
you enter with Vlad into one of the VIP areas. The door behind you kind of shuts. There's a transparent door. He looks over at you. You got any nanites on you?
No.
Good, he says, as he pulls out a grenade-shaped device. It's a recurring theme. There's a lot of canisters, you know. He turns it, sets it on the bar, or on the table in front of him, and this little pulse of energy comes out. Give me an intelligence, Darnak, to see if you know what that is. Yeah, you got no idea. Okay. So he sits down. He's got a drink in one hand or whatever. He's like, "So you're supposed to be getting the data chip, the data cache, huh?"
Apparently, I was informed of its location and told to come see you.
Kind of leans forward. Well, I'm not sure exactly how the fuck you're going to get it, because right now it's in the city of Omega.
Great.
And
How do we get in there?
you know, that's a good question, because they don't just let anyone in off the streets in Omega. They're not going to let me in. They're probably not going to let you in. So I don't know how the fuck Lisa thinks you're going to get it, but
Well,
he kind of looks at you.
Raise our clout.
He's like, "Well, you're going to have to." Now, mind you, he looks at you and he's like, "You're not from around here, huh?
Nope.
Have you ever been here before or no?"
Nope.
He's like, "The only ones who are allowed in Omega, besides the people who are waiting to gain entry or citizenship, is pretty much AT military. They're the only ones in the city who's allowed to have weapons. So, if you've got extra shitty augmentations or anything like that, you're not going to be allowed access." He's like, and he looks at you. He's like, "Do you? You're definitely auged. What do
Yeah,
you?"
my logs are a little rough right now.
And he looks at you. He's like, "What are you? A Gen 1? A full version 1?
What am I actually type 4?
Version 2, maybe?" Yeah.
Oh yeah, V1, version 1.
Yeah. And you see him, he kind of
So, yeah.
chuckles.
Type 1, yeah. Basic.
No, they probably won't have a problem with that. But like I said, you're not going to have any weapons to go in there with. And then once you are in there, you have nothing but security everywhere. Here. And he kind of like holds his finger up, and all the information once again transmits into you. Of the data cache to the location.
Something we can hack? Something we have to physically get? What are we talking about?
Looked at you, he's like, "The data cache, it's about that big. If you want to physically get it or think you can hack some of these facilities, then be my guest."
Now, if they're high level, I'm not going in there.
All I was hired to do was to tell you where it is, and then it was up to you to get it. That's all. You're going to have to figure that out on your own.
I get a lot of that these days.
He pulls out a vault card, throws it on the table. He's like, here, Lisa wanted me to give you this. And he gets up and walks out.
Well, I'm gonna look at the vault card.
You are drinking with Mordis at the bar. Happily drinking at the bar, actually.
You guys are at the
Oh,
bar.
okay.
A very nice whiskey, which Mordis decided he was going to order, which cost like 26,000. But obviously, this guy doesn't give a shit about credits. So you're sitting there, right? And you're enjoying this beverage, just like I'm enjoying. I got nothing right now. Never mind. This apple juice I'm drinking, right now. You're enjoying this beverage, and you're talking amongst yourselves, I suppose. You know, there's various people all around. I mean, there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of good-looking people. There's a lot of augmented people. It's an eclectic group. Give me a perception check, both of you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whiskey.
Everyone
There
but
we go.
everyone but Darnak. I'm sorry, but you guys. All right, so you guys are talking, right? And behind the bar, there's a couple of hollow screens. I don't know why I can't do that. There's a couple of hollow screens, right, on the wall, and suddenly the screens go from like different pictures of Omega and outlying area. You saw a news program or an article on the sandstorm that came. And just then, as you're watching this, you see like a news reporter come on in whole tech gear.
Those damn sandstorms, man.
Especially the one by Darude.
I'm trying. I really am. All right. See what is going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
That's great. Since Discord, I don't know why Discord's having such issues tonight. So as you guys are sitting at this bar drinking this very expensive whiskey, you guys look up at the hollow screens and you see a news reporter in full tech gear. Very, tech gear is very black, very form-fitting, come up. And it was going on different articles on Omega. The article that comes up now, as you watch, is this girl's picture. Her parents are still seeking an reward worth 250,000 credits has been offered to anyone who can find and retrieve the girl, who was taken months ago from Omega. Darnak, you don't see this. You're still in the VIP booth. But Mordis and Anon, well, Anon, you're kind of tired, so you don't really see this. But Mordis, you do. And yeah, it was the little girl that picked your pocket.
I'm gonna nudge Anon awake.
Oh.
Point to
Anon, come in.
Yeah, I'm awake.
I think we have our next job because we already have a good lead.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Not yet. We got to get Darnak back.
Darnak,
But
so you walk up, just as to back to these guys after talking to Vlad. Mordis and Anon, Darnak walks up behind you. The program's already like switched over to something else.
Up, guys.
not much. Just saw a news article that you might
yeah?
think's interesting.
What
Yeah,
we got?
little girl kidnapped from Omega, and her parents are offering to have her back. Guess just who that happens to be?
Really?
The little red-headed girl who pickpocketed us earlier.
Well, good news is we kind of know where she is.
Exactly.
Well, say we mosey on.
Yeah, we could always.
Because we're not getting this data cage anytime soon. It's in Omega, and yeah, we're not outfitted for that yet.
So more credits. And her parents are apparently in from Omega. So that's an excuse for us to go in.
I like it.
And just as you guys are conversing, the cat jumps onto the bar and sits there, and you see the bartender kind of like, "Get that fucking cat! We don't serve that kind here."
You got a problem with my cat?
She kind of looks at him, looks at you guys. She's like, looks back, and we were done here anyways, jackass. And she jumps off the bar and heads out the door.
Out we go.
And I think right there, we might call it. Because we kind of got where we need to get to.
Well, what was on that bullet card?
The one he threw you was 40K.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there was a lot of credits rolling around. Holy crap!
I didn't mean to spend that entire guy's bounty that he got until he gets permission.
Well,
Whatever.
didn't seem to care about it. These corporate types, you know. So, yeah, we'll say you guys head up and walk off towards to follow Livios.
Well, what?
Bless you. Bless you.
What time is it at this point? I mean, are we heading back to the hotel kind of thing?
We'll say, yeah, it's been a couple. I mean, it's been a decent amount of time. You guys, went through the market. You went up and took care of that guy on the 13th floor, and then you came back after all that. I mean, it's been an hours, so we'll say probably it's been 6 or 7 hours has gone by since you guys woke up. So I mean, there's still some time to get some other things done, but you guys are a little beat up from the battles and all that.
I definitely need to be repaired before we move on, whether that's now or next session.
Okay.
I have 0 armor on my left arm now, so
You don't need to lose your arm.
yeah, no, I have taken damage.
Only mildly.
Only mildly. I love it.
So let's. I mean, I would say we head back and regroup.
Okay. Water, feed yourselves, repair yourselves, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't that far away from the hotel anyway. Where that.
No, you're all in a pretty, like I said, the apartment or the guy you took out was only a couple of blocks away, and all that. So it's all in a relatively close area. That proximity that you guys are in. So, and everything is there. So pretty much whatever you need done, can do.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
then.
I'm gonna have to head here too.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot. We'll just say you're headed back towards, and then next session or whatever we can figure out who needs repairs or what happened even before that.
Alright.
So,
I'll see you guys.
because okay, Bobby, thanks.
Sweetheart.
Good night, Pumpkin. Good night, everyone. Thanks if you were here watching. Thanks for stopping in, and see what happens next week to watch if Bobby can make it
Next time. See who
for
Bobby can blow up.
2096. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I mean, nobody got blown up, so
Couple
whatever.
skulls